All right, guys, that should be better. Gotta wait a few seconds for everyone to come back. I do not know how to switch the camera angle for YouTube, so I don't have OBS connected to it, so I do have to try to figure that out. Again, it's been about 3 weeks since we streamed, and even before that, we got a couple under the belt. So still trying to work through everything. Still trying to get used to it all. But while we're waiting for everyone to come back, my name is Stella Christoph. I am wearing the new blue one. You guys can't see it, but I am the Celestial Watercaster, a Celestial Watercaster. So we're gonna wait for everyone to show up. I actually got a couple cool things we're gonna do today. What's up, first person that's back? We are set up. We are ready. Again, I don't know how to switch the camera angle once it's live. So I'm not using OBS. I'm using just straight YouTube live feature. So I got to figure that out for future uploads. So it's a little hassle. Anyone that's going to be joining us shortly, what's up, Nexus? Anyone that's going to be joining us shortly, I am going to be streaming again tomorrow. Me and my man Soren, we're going to be doing a little pack battle. And then once we do our pack battle in a future date, we're going to have probably a best 2 out of 3. But we're going to use the cards from those packs to build a deck. I'd say, Soren, we haven't really decided how we're going to do the divines, if we're going to add it or not. But I would say whoever wins the pack battle decides who gets what. Or at least decides the first which one they're going to use, and then we won't use the same divine. We'll have to figure that out later. But I'm excited. Like, especially going into the future of my channel, I want to start doing the pack battles. To me, that's a lot of fun. Good idea. Draft play, draft league. I love doing that. I don't know if anyone saw my update video. I think we're going to do a full 30, like a full box each, Nexus. We're going to split it up, I believe, into 2 separate videos, like a part 1 and a part 2. And then from there, we'll do the draft league, the draft battle. But I definitely want to bring more pack openings to the channel. Eventually, I'll have a set day during the week, but we'll do player versus player events. I'll probably go live through Discord or something, or go get through Discord and try that. And then maybe 1 or 2 days a week, I'm kind of thinking about doing like a Pokemon Let's Play. I love doing like type locks. So I've done it before that I can do, like, say, Sword and Shield. I can do a steel-based type lock or mono type lock. So that would be kind of fun. I'd have to bring some stuff in from Pokemon Home, but that'd be something kind of cool to do. Like, just a little, maybe once a week, do a little battle that way, or a Let's Play through that. Yeah, I saw that on the update video, Soren. On the Celestial Day update video. I have to look into that. But that does look pretty mainstream. Looks pretty easy to use. Definitely user-friendly. And again, we popped off when that happened. Like, I think we were the 3rd place. Or 2nd or 3rd place, but I know Lorcana won, but that was the company. Disney was the one that told them, cease and desist, shut it down, don't use our product. So I'm not surprised Celestial's got top. I think One Piece was the next one. Like, pretty close to it. But yeah, like I was saying before I had to shut off, I just got back from a 3-week vacation, and I will tell you guys now that is way too long of a vacation. But we had a blast. We flew into London. We were there for 3 or 4 days. We did a long cruise, and then came back to Boston for a few days. I actually got my first taste of Newberry Comics. They're a chain up in New England. I stopped in at one of their Boston location at Faneuil Hall. If anyone ever goes there, it's right by the aquarium in Boston. Cool shop, 2-story shop. I mean, at least like 3,000 square foot between both stories, but they had so much stuff there. Only 8 packs left between Frostfall and First Edition, so at least they are selling. Looks like stuff is starting to sell. See, Soren, I agree with that, man. That would be able to flip the screen and everything. And I am hyped for that, man. Anything to make content creation easy for people and just mainstream it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to answer a quick message, and then we're going to start opening Kickstarter booster box. I was able to get my hands on a couple of these, so we're going to go ahead and start ripping this stuff. All right. let's go ahead and rip this open. So, yeah, I got a really good deal on a couple of these. So, Soren, I will tell you, if I can't get my order in from the card shop, I do have one more of these set aside, additional to what I'm opening now. So, worst case scenario, like you can do Frostfall and I'll do Kickstarter, and then whoever wins, wins. What am I hunting for? Technically, the only stellar I'm missing is Moss Station. But I am going to be completely upfront and transparent. I did a trade with a guy. I was a middleman. I'm just going to leave it at that. And the card that went missing, I had it. I packed it and everything, and then I have no idea where it went. It said it was never at the post office. I looked through the house, my truck. I can't find it. So I do have a copy of the stellar that was supposed to be in that trade. So the said person, I will keep nameless, but they will get the stellar that they're supposed to get. It's going to have to come out of my personal collection. So I'm hoping I can pull said stellar out of this as well. I'm not going to say what it is. It is a Kickstarter stellar. So we're going to see. I got two other stellars that I have extras of. So I'm going to see if maybe they want that. But I'm a man of my word. I try to be as transparent as possible. So if I pull that card, that's going to be for him, or if I already send him mine, then it's going to be for that collection. We're going to try to hope and pull a Pantera because we've only seen, 5 been pulled? So there's still 5 out in the wild, technically. So hopefully. It did kind of suck that when I was on vacation, I got sick. So that part kind of sucks right now. It is what it is. I still got a few more days off, so a lot of rest. I'm just happy to be home in my own bed. My dog and cat were crazy excited to see us. All right, guys, are we going to pull the stellar? And nope. I can't say I'm surprised, but. Oh, you got Thunder coming? Yeah, dude, pull it. Hell yeah. There's only, 5 of us that have the Stellar Sonic Core? Heck yeah. Actually, speaking of which, let's throw those vibes out there real quick, shall we? Let's go ahead and throw that bad boy out. Keeping him out for Soren's luck. What's up, Leo? How we doing? I'm opening a box of Kickstarter, and my man Soren is opening some Thunder Packs on Friday, so we're going to leave Sonic Core out here just to help give him the good vibes. Transfer some of that power over to my man Soren. Oh, you got 10 coming? I mean, hey, like I said, there's only been 5 pulled so far. What's up, Leo? Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start ripping some packs. I'm going to organize it as I go. And we'll see what we pull. For a full art, honestly, I'm kind of hoping for a Sonic Core. Yeah, there's 5 registered so far. I'm hoping for full art Sonic Core. And the main reason why, anyone that knows Chuck Finley, Chuck_Finley on Discord, he gave me this idea. So on one side, you have your normal art of a card. And this is going to be our little Nimbug. And then on the flip side, you have the Stellar. So he gave me this idea. So I'm hoping I can pull a full art Sonic Core, and then I'll be using it for this Sonic Core. I have one in the master set. I have a Kickstarter, and I have a first edition, but that is my master set. I don't touch the master sets for anything. I've done that once. I traded a full art Stratumov and then like one other card to get a Stellar Trifernal. And then it literally took me 2 months to find another Stratumov. So I will never touch a master set again. I don't care if it's for a Stellar. Maybe it's for a full art, but even that I'm going to say probably not. So let's go ahead. We're going to get first pack magic real quick. Can we pull ourselves a Stellar? That'll be pretty slick. We're not going to go over these too much. A lot of you guys watching, you guys know the game. You know what we're looking for. And that's pretty much it. What? You going to come say that again? The cat came out when I was on the front view. So if she comes over, I'll show off the kitty. She's been very, very needy since we got home yesterday. Very, very needy. Again, we were away for about 3 weeks. We had family come check on her, so Gladesdale will be the first rare. That's a very windy pack. We had family come in and check on her like every other day. My sister-in-law came over and like fed her, played with her a little bit, but she was definitely missing us. And the dog went to my mom's first, and then my sister-in-law's. Obviously, a dog needs a lot more attention than a cat, so they definitely were happy to see each other. My wife actually had to run into work, so she took the dog with her. She runs an office for a brick paver company. It's a family company, so she's able to bring the dog to work. So she's going in for a couple hours just to kind of do payroll and help with miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, got to get over that cold before I head back to work. That's for sure. Let's get some milkshake. There we go. Actually, I think what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to put some staples to the side. And there's the Ash Rabbit, meaning a staple card. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing, like, on Discord and stuff, I'm going to put some more staples for sale. A buddy of mine gave me a good idea about doing selling pre-constructed decks. So that is something to think about in the future. Yeah, I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all that Wasp Spire. I think this is gonna be the next deck I go for is a Wasp Spire deck. Definitely try to switch it up a little bit. Try something that's out of the norm. Soren, message me later. We'll figure out a good time. I'll work around. I'm off, man, so I'll work around your schedule if you got anything else going on. Madtown, you're not kidding, man. Let's go ahead. We're going to get our first shout out of the way. Madtown Hobby. Go to madtownhobby.com. It's Keith's store. Go check him out. We have a discount code. The entire website, guys. The entire website. I don't care if it's Alestrals. I don't care if it's Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana, whatever's on there. 5% off your online purchases. Use code Stellar Squad. All capitals, just how it sounded. That is our community. I want to thank Keith for letting us do that. That is my very first kind of deal or shout out that we're doing. So definitely use that discount code. It's already been used a couple times, but especially, we all know how prices are on some stuff right now. But just to kind of give you a rough idea, if you go to his website, the booster boxes, I believe, are $110. If I'm wrong, Madtown, correct me, but they're $110. 5% off of that, guys, is going to bring it down a couple more bucks. You know what I mean? It's going to bring another, $5 down. So you're already getting it for 20 bucks off. Get it for 25 off, guys. Yeah, that's exactly it right there. If you guys want to copy that, go to the website. Go ahead and sell him out. Get rid of his entire supply, guys. He was Chariot Ride, too. The Lestria, that card's been coming off friggin' a lot lately. There's Earthquake. There we go. One of the meaning of staples. Who was it that was playing the other day? Was it? It wasn't Swolax. He was commentating. A Spirit. I think it was a Spirit. He hasn't pulled one Earthquake out of that entire booster box. Like, that sucks. I feel bad for the guy. And that was the last opening. That was the last of his base set packs. And he got nothing. Another Earthquake. So apparently I had all his Earthquakes. Oh, there we go, guys. Viscerus. Hollow Viscerus. Let's go. Very good card. I don't think I have many left either, so that now works out perfectly. Oh. Yeah, it was cool. Got home last night. Plane landed at what time was it? 8:30. I was home by 10. Just making sure I'm not mixing any of the cards up. Yeah, I got home about 10. So my sister-in-law dropped the dog off here, who was super excited, obviously, to see us. And then we just kind of kick back and relax. Again, you're gone for that long. You miss your bed. Your bed, your pillow, your dog, everything. Helios, no Tiflin, Tortuga, Leica Volts. Oh, well, that's cool. Another second Viscerus, but there it is, guys. Spark it. We will miss you. You guys can still use Sparking on the Tuesday night tournaments, but as of right now, it is literally in Tartarus. No, we won't what, Soren? Oh, you won't miss it. So the thing that sucks about it is, again, I'm trying to get my wife into the game, and I built her. I don't know if anyone saw my Sonic Core video. I built her a copy of that same exact deck. Obviously, not as stellar, not as shiny, but she actually was able to kind of pop off with it. So it just kind of sucks for her. Like, she finally got used to that deck. She's all about Thunder. Like, I bought her a T-shirt off of the shop website. It's the Thunder one. It shows the Shattered Stars Zapper on it. But yeah, I have to literally reconstruct her entire deck now. Again, you guys can still use it on the Tuesday tournament. Nectar of the Gods. This pack's actually going really good. I do like how they're going to come out with a title, Escape from Tartarus. Nerfed it a little bit. The ability to discard a card, that's still pretty good, but the fact that they took an attack point away, I mean, I don't think 4 would have been completely broken anymore. Yep. Yeah, until set 5. Well, even that, though, I mean, technically on Tuesday nights you can use it. So you can literally run a full Spark It deck. You have 6 Spark It's in that deck now. And just go ham on Tuesdays. You can't use it in an official format, but Tuesday isn't non-official, so casual just for fun. So why not? There's a Galaxy. I'm going to put that with the staples on the bottom, because you can literally, like, when it comes to water cards, that's the meaning of a water card. All right, and Volt Tempest. Yeah, guys, I'd say this box is actually really good, pretty darn good. Right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to stream the next few days. The card shop should have some stuff coming in, so I'll be buying some more stuff from them. And then, like I said, I got plans with Sword. We're gonna do that pack battle. So that'd be pretty fun. And then again, like maybe do some Yu-Gi-Oh playing, or not Yu-Gi-Oh, sorry, Pokemon playing. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so we saw that Spark It was banned. That was a nice video. I do like the new artwork for Escape from Tartarus. And then today is Celestial's Day, so we did watch the video on the reveals for that. Is that the first time I pulled all 5? Yeah, that's the first time I pulled all 5. There's usually at least one missing on that, but all stadiums. And the Forever. Yeah, they showed all of month 7 for Solar for the Shattered Stars. Their first reverse stellar in that set, so that'd be kind of cool. The Lustragon, the full art, I mean, meh, is what it is. Same treatment they did with Lockagon, so not necessarily upset, but. And then the little puppy dragon's pretty slick. And Majesty. Yeah, they're really popping off with the reverse stellars. 3 in Frostfall. What is there? 6 now in Daybreak. Who knows what they're going to do for set 4 whenever they announce it. Someone made a comment that they think it would be called like Nightfall. I think that actually sounds really cool. I don't see a problem with it. Someone made a comment that you have Frostfall, so you're not going to have Nightfall. But either way, I think it's a cool name. It's Moonrise. Is that official? Did they? I didn't see that. Well, there we go. Moonrise. Or Rising Moon would have been kind of cooler name, but I digress. Imperial. I think the most Imperials I pulled, I think I pulled like 4 or 5 one time out of one of these boxes. What's up, Luna? Yeah, I pulled a couple of them so far. When was that? That was in the video, Thor? I didn't see that. I thought I watched the whole thing. Maybe I didn't. I was trying to do a screen recording of it and post like a reaction video, and then halfway through it died on me. Like it stopped recording. So at that point, it was just meh. Just a little meh. at the very end. Yeah, literally. One more thing. What's up, Alan? At the very end. I'll have to watch it after them. I'll watch it after stream. Yeah, I watched it and then it stopped recording on me, so I just said, screw it. And then I didn't even finish watching the video because I had my buddy David text me and go, "Did you see the reverse stellar?" I'm like, "What reverse stellar?" And then I had to go back and rewatch the video. I definitely like the reverse stellar more than the full art. 100%. 100%. Well, no, it's like half off. Like there's an icon right in front of it. Just a week and a half before I open more packs. What do you have coming in? What's up, Trico? Eclipse Trico is here, everybody. What's going on? All 5 stadiums again. And Exalter, not bad. Not bad. See, and again, I wonder how the star decks are going to pull off on this one because we saw how crazy it was with Frostball, which you can get out of it. Yeah, and if you guys didn't see, Madtown's correct. It's going to be at least a week before they start sending the Shattered Stars out. So you're going to get charged tomorrow, and then it's going to be at least a week before those get sent out. So just a little patience. It can't be helped, but we will still get the cards. There's a Tsunami and a Hollow Pandason. There we go. You just realized it's Kickstarter? Yep. Yeah, I got my hands on them fairly cheaply. I got 4 boosters. So I was very excited when I saw that. Always check eBay, guys. Always check eBay and don't be afraid to offer what's below the asking price. So, I mean, again, for me, like I just message the people and I just, hey, this is what the price you got. Would you do this? And worst thing they can do is tell you no. Circle the sky. So yeah, I'm hyped for this. I'm shooting for some stellars. Technically, as of right now, the only stellar I'm missing at a Kickstarter, not counting starter decks, is the Mustation. So if I can pull that, then we are set. Should start. Yeah, literally, you're gonna get everything at once, Trico. You pulled 0 Visceras? Jeez. I know, it's like what I said, Aspira. In the Illustriate, he pulled no Earthquakes in an entire first edition booster box. An uncommon card, he got 0. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing for me. Most likely, I'll be working the day. They'll get it in the mail. So I don't think I'll make it by the time they close, but it is what it is. And again, like I've been buying from them, my card shop, for so long. Because those are cracking. I've been buying from that card shop for so long. So if I text them and be like, hey, I'll be there half an hour after closing. Can you wait up? And most of the time they'll wait for me. Again, before doing Celestials, I was collecting Pokemon cards. And for about a year and a half, that's all I was doing. Like pay bills, put a little bit of money in savings, go buy Pokemon cards. So they know I'm good for it. And there's a nog. I can't believe how much Nectar's been playing in the Illustriad too. It makes sense, don't get me wrong, but the only thing that sucks about it is it costs you 2. But other than that, drawing 2 cards definitely can be a game changer real quick. For this week, heck yeah, where are you located at? If you're located close to somebody else on here, then maybe we can get some more people going. I know for me, I had one at my local game store, and then my buddy lives about 100 miles south of me, who I met actually because of this game, Missouri. Yeah, anyone on here from Missouri, go ahead and reach out or comment on here, find each other in Discord, whatever you guys got to do, but let's support it. Yeah, he's 100 miles south of me, so he had to learn to play event before I did. But each of us, we drove the 100 miles, helped support the other, so he had a little better turnout than me, but it's all right. It is a newer game. I mean, again, on Discord alone, they only have 12,000 people, and I think the YouTube's got 14,000. So, I mean, again, for a newer card game, I don't think it's that bad. And that's just the people that are following on social media. That's not counting friends or family that are playing too. I'm really tempted to try to run a deck for Gadabolt on a Tuesday night. I know one thing we talked about doing here soon is we're going to pick a card that's rarely ever used, and then we're going to make a deck based around it. So Gadabolt would be a kind of good option for that. Again, a card that doesn't seem – I mean, I've never seen anyone use it. Oh, there it is. Sad boy. Sad boy. Well, I actually pulled 2 nectars already. I didn't know that. So we pulled 8 hollows so far. So we technically still have another 4 or 5 pulls for the most part. Yeah, I've never seen anyone actually use it. But again, like anyone that like hasn't done the Tuesday tournaments, oh, everyone's gonna be using Cinder. You kidding me? Mill is gonna pop off when that comes out. Mill is gonna be the direct opponent to the Foretell mechanic. Foretell, you're gonna set the cards down however you want, and then next turn use any of the mill cards and just hurt them, and then their whole strategy can go out the window. Doing pretty good on these Spartans, though. Jeez. I'm indifferent about it. I definitely see where Foretell would be good. I'm not going to lie. Just for me, it's almost too many moving parts. So once I actually see maybe other people use it, then I can kind of decide if it's something for me or not. Yeah, I know, someone you're biting at the bit. It's another L chicken. So we're not doing too bad on the staples, guys, overall. When Lunar Earth. I can't wait for Spectrus to come out. Oh, there you go. Hollow Vipyro. Be good if I was paying attention, huh? We'll sleeve that in a second. I don't think I had any Vipyros left. Even first edition. That works out. All right, guys. What's the full art going to be? Are we going to get the Sonic Core that I need? Can we pull the Sonic Core? All right. Wormite, we got Extra Rabbit, and Leonite. That's all right. Leonite seems to be the bane of my existence. I will say it's kind of cool. I told you guys I went to the Newberry Comics game store up in Boston, and of the 8 packs, they had 4 first edition, 4 Frostfall, and it was actually a Leonite that I pulled as a full art. So that was kind of slick. Definitely was not expecting it. But the hunt continues. The 2 slots that Stella would be have been taken, so you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky and there will be a mess up and I can still pull a Stella. There's another Pandison, so not too shabby. And yeah, we got 4 boxes, so I mean, probably open 2 of them today. I'm going to open 1 tomorrow against Soren. What's up? How we doing? What's up, Twice? Yeah, we'll open probably 2 today. We'll open 1 for the pack battle, and the last one I'm going to keep sealed for now, just so I have it in the future. That was it was slick, especially like its mane looking like it's on fire. It's honestly, to me, it's what Solgaleo should have looked like. Galio, however you want to say it, from Sun and Moon. And Spinosect. Broke boy. Can we pull a second Sonic or two? Yeah. All right, another Earthquake. That works out. And a Trifernal. That is the end of the first box, guys. Definitely one of my favorite stained glass arts. Yeah. Steel Fire or Fire Psychic would have been better. I would have been fine with either one. All right, let's pick these up. We'll go over our holos real quick, and then we will get some of these cards out of the way, and we will go to box number 2. 1 Volt Tempest. We got 1 Spinosect. Got a Leonite, 2 Nectars by Pyro. We got a Cracking, 2 Viscerus. Where'd the other one go? 2 Viscerus, 2 Pandacin, and a Circle of Sky. Not too shabby, guys. And then we are, like I said, we got ourselves some staples. Slowly, I'm not going to count the Galaxy after all. Not everyone runs a Galaxy deck, but that's not bad. 1 Tsunami. We got, what, 5 Earthquakes, a bunch of Rabbits, and a bunch of Electrics. So let me move this stuff out of the way real quick. Once again, I'm not fully prepared. Yeah, hopefully I can get through. Hopefully I feel a little better tomorrow when we do that pack battle. So I'm not coughing every 5 seconds. So what's new, everybody? Anybody else got some questions, some fun ideas for videos, general discussion? I feel like our live streams have been very good when it comes to just general discussion. Hopefully Sonic Core can give us some luck on the next box as well. Oh, yeah, the stickers. What do you say? It's 100 stickers per set now, per month. That was going to be ridiculous. All right, box number 2. All right. Can we pull another full art? Again, Pantera has only been about 5 so far. So we'll see if we can get some good luck on that one. Survey says no. It's all right. That's all right. Let's do this differently. Let's go ahead and just get these out of the way. Let's get the whole box out of the way. Yeah, I definitely see that, Keith. Again, just too many moving parts at that point. The stickers are a cool idea, but maybe like every month have, you know how you have 5 different holos, maybe have 3 to 5 different sets of stickers. Or a total of 12 stickers, and it's going to be different every time. You know, something like that. But 100 stickers, it's probably 100 stickers just because he hasn't done it yet. So hopefully moving forward, they do a little bit less. I see we got more people coming in. Go ahead to the chat and go ahead and shout yourself out. Let me know who's here. You guys found this page, but I am Stella Christoph, illustrious content extraordinaire. Not really doing what we can, but I feel like we do all right. Anyone who hasn't been seeing the videos, we have 2 main series on this channel. We have Stellar Saturday, which every single week I will go over another Stellar in our collection. I have not done a Nimbug video yet, so who's to say that one does not come soon? And shout out to Chuck_Finley. Gave me this awesome idea for using this thicker glass magnet case, but you got the Stellar on one side and you got the normal variant on the back. So shout out to my man Chuck_Finley. But we have 2 main series on my channel. On our channel, I'll say we are the Stellar Squad. That we have Stellar Saturday, so every Saturday is a different Stellar in the collection. I go over what the card is, what the ability is, attack, defense, etc. And then now a newer series I got from the Stellar Squad is Master Set Monday. So every Monday we'll have a different video going over part of the Master Set. Right now we have a mini series inside that, which is our Shad Stars. So once that's completely caught up, we'll do starter decks. We'll do actual main sets. Again, with every quarter or so, every quarter of the year, they're going to have new releases. So it just adds more and more to the collection, more stuff for us to go over. We're going to be doing pack battles here on the channel shortly. I want to start doing player versus player events on Discord or whatever, whatever we do. And again, just streaming with you guys, hanging out, opening some packs. So we're going to go ahead and start with our second Kickstarter booster box. And also, shout out to Madtown Hobby. If anyone's looking for Alestro content or cards, etc., doesn't matter what you're looking for, go to Madtown. Use code Stellar Squad. When you're checking out, you'll get 5% off the entire website. They have deck boxes. I believe I saw sleeves on there. They have booster boxes, which are $20 off from AlestroShop.com, what they have. So instead of $130, you buy them from $110, and then go ahead and get a percentage off of those as well. So definitely go ahead and check them out. MadtownHobby.com. Let's go ahead and rip some packs. I got to get used to doing that a little bit more too. Doing the shout outs and everything. Krakatuga, that's not bad. Yeah, I definitely want to get to another Krakatuga burn deck, a mill deck once Daybreak comes out. Especially with what is it, Verituga, the Nexus, the Earth Nexus of Krakatuga. Forest. That's gonna be a real interesting. Any card that helps from eruption, I'm fine with. Vesta Fatuga, that's what it is. Thanks for go. I will tell you guys straight up. I still have not built a Frost deck, more Frost or otherwise. I still have not done a Frost deck yet. So don't judge me. Oh, I see it. We got the chase card. I see it. Damn it. I shouldn't have looked. I messed up. Sonicor, guys. We pulled the damn Sonicor. I am super excited. So again, what Chuck Finley showed me, I'm going to have both of these. If I'm not, now this is in my main deck, so I'm not going to be doing it quite yet. But I'll have both of these together in a glass case or the hard plastic. So one side you'll have the Sonicor, the other side you'll have the Stellar variant. So that's hype. That is awesome. Actually, what we're going to do, we'll just go ahead and set up, and I'll show you guys a quick behind the scenes of my process. I have a box of these. If you guys go to Amazon, you get like, I think I got a box of 35 for under $30, which to me isn't that outrageous, especially if it's in a really, I mean, again, the magnet's not bad. I'm not saying chuck it across the room, but if it falls, it's going to protect the card pretty well. Yeah, so we'll take this. I'm literally going to put it on that side. Now, you're going to judge me for not putting it in a penny sleeve. This is not thick enough to have both cards in a penny sleeve. So the Stellars will always be sleeved. The other cards, sadly, will not. But there we go. Not too shabby. So then again, when I decide, hey, I don't want to run my Sonicor deck anymore, I tear the deck apart, I know where my Sonicor goes because of this. So that is slick. I am super excited about that. Maybe when we're done with this, we'll go over the Stellars again, too. I got semi-smart. I put everything in this little plastic container. My wife's all about organization stuff, so we had a couple of these laying around. You'll see the Frost here. This is just to kind of separate it. These are the Stellars that I'm not using in a deck, and all these Stellars are in a deck. I'm missing a couple of those magnet pieces, too. I need to make a couple more for some of the cards. But that was something I was doing like just before vacation. Yeah, so on Great Deal. Yeah, man, I think it's a very good price. Again, bulk buy, it's going to save you a little bit long term if it's something you're going to keep doing over and over. In a final game. I'm hoping we can pull a Stella. If we pull that Stella Moss Station, then we're gonna pop off. Literally the last card I need of the main set. And if I was told correctly, don't quote me, but I think only 4 or 5 other people have the full set. Or, yeah, of Kickstarter. And also anyone too looking for cards, if you go to my Discord, or not to my Discord, go to the Marketplace Discord. I just reposted a bunch of my items for sale. Again, I was on vacation for a little bit, so I just took all my posts down. That way I wasn't trying to sell stuff as I was gone. That would just be a mistake. That's when you start messing up on stuff, and I'd rather not get to that point. And Infurix. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, like I said, still got a few more days before I go back to work, so at least I'll be able to rest up, finish getting used to the time change, get over this sickness I have. Definitely going to be doing some pack battles in the future, draft leagues. Well, that's a complete water set, damn. And a racehorse. I guess I'll share it real quick. There's only 5 people on stream, so it does not leave this stream right now, guys. You're going to see a video tomorrow, but I have a special surprise for the channel tomorrow. I'm getting something in the mail, and I want to see if anyone can guess what it is. It is something only a select few people are getting. Yeah, surprise, Trico. It is something that at least you and Soren have definitely been wanting to get your hands on. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to see if you guys can guess, but it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I have to make a video on it, and then we are going to be ripping it open. All right, Soren's got it. Yeah, Trico. I can neither confirm or deny anything, but go ahead. Because I'm super excited. Like, for me, it's one of those things that it means I'm doing a good enough job. And I'll never say I'm the best. Clearly, I have a lot to learn when it comes to doing anything on here. But, yeah, I got the news, and I was pretty hype over it. Why am I missing it? I don't know, Trico. I don't know. I can say I will have some more stuff to open, to say the least. So I was super excited. Like I said, I got the news a couple days ago, so I've been super excited. My wife has been very again. So I've talked about it before. Thank you, Soren. I've talked about before how supportive my wife is, and yeah, she's definitely my rock. I don't give her enough credit. I definitely bust her chops a lot. But we are, she's been supportive, and the support has paid off. Again, what was it, 313 subscribers in 4 months. I think we're doing okay. Now, again, that's me. I'm reaching out to people. Hey, go check out my channel. Anytime I sell stuff on Marketplace, by the way, hey, we'll check out my channel. So I'm sure some of it is people just getting annoying and going, fine, we'll follow you. Just leave us alone. But, yeah. It's super hype. I'm excited. So yeah, that's supposed to be here tomorrow, hopefully sooner than later. I'm going to do a video on it, like showing off the item, and then we'll actually open it on stream. I might save it for Friday. Soren, are you streaming that opening, or are you just making a video? What's your plan for the Shattered Stars? Because I can't watch you and open at the same time. So I'm going to work around your schedule for Friday, most likely. You're going to stream it? Okay. Yeah, like I said, we'll talk later about like tomorrow's time frame. And then I'll work around your schedule on Friday. That way we don't overlap. Another spark. It's so sad. So sad. 100%, Trico. 100%. So I'm all about healthy competition. So my main goal right now, and I'm not going to say competition because as of right now there is no competition, Wirtz. If you guys really think about it, our man Wirtz is the top Illustrials content creator. And the reason I say it that way is obviously you would think, oh, it's the Illustronauts. There's 4 people in the Illustronauts now. So again, if you want to be that guy, which I'll be that guy right now, divide that number by 4, and that's roughly what their follower base is. I think they have 2,000 people. So again, each of them probably about 500 they brought to the channel. But our boy Wirtz is 603, 604. So my main goal, and again, there is no competition. He definitely knows a lot more and is doing a lot better than I am. But my goal is to kind of try to match him one day. Either him and I have to do pack battles or something like so. Hopefully one day. But yeah, our man Wirtz is killing it. Shout out to Wirtz. Another spark. This spark is making me sad. Yeah, and then But you've been posting, haven't you, Trico? Or are you just doing the live streams? Because I thought you posted a video recently, right? Yeah, and same thing for Coder. He's more, they're all Yu-Gi-Oh players, but he's more sticking to that end, I think. But that's where you start, man. So my first maybe 20 videos, it was all taken from my phone. I went on Amazon. I got this little camera. It's a ring light, but it has a spot for your phone. I think it was like $40 or something. And that's how I was doing all my streaming for a while, or all my videos until we got the laptop. But again, we got this laptop, and my wife's the one that picked it out and everything, but she literally got one that had its main function is for streaming and editing. Like Final Cut Pro was automatically downloaded. We paid for it obviously, but we didn't have to download that later on. It was all part of the system. So we got it specifically for this. Now you should use it for work and stuff too. It's our laptop. It's my laptop. But yeah. That's where it starts, man. For me, I have such a long way to go before I'm up to some of these other people, like KG but the guy that Dan uses, his is freaking second to none, man. Yeah, and same thing. So my Stellar Saturday videos, for instance, the only thing I've been doing, I do my intro and my outro, and then I just take the card, I have a picture of it, and then I just shade it. Dan's not someone who's gonna do the copyright crap. But again, shading the card ever so slightly or something, then that way if someone down the road wants to say anything, well, it's not a complete copy. You don't want to rip stuff off, online and then just copy and paste. But I use high school. Yeah, I like it. It took me a little bit to get used to. I actually watched a video on it. So anytime I want to try to do something new, I just go back to that video and watch how the guy used it. Another Inferics. See, I need to download the press kits. That's my issue. I keep forgetting to. They're free. It's not like you're spending extra for it. So I download them on my phone, but that's pointless to me now. Little pointless now. Over here, Lazarus and Stratomoth. We still have not pulled the Spirit yet, so hopefully a Stellar would be nice. I didn't think about the music part of it. That's true too. When the stream started, I had my phone going, some non-copyright music. But I think it was uploaded. I can't play it. I can't have it in the background. My phone's going to be dying soon anyway, so. And I did not bring the charger in here before I started, so. That's all right, though. Can we bring up our awesome, well, first of all, 3 Inferics and 3 Racers. That's kind of interesting. Can we shout out real quick how H and Caster's making those songs? What? I hear you in the background. You want to come say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Hold on a second, guys. Come here. Oh, she's gone. Like I said, we're gone for 3 weeks, and that cat is needy right now. For a good like 30, 40 minutes when I got home yesterday, all she was doing was screaming at me. Yeah, can we shout out H and Caster? And that music is sick. The only song I haven't really cared for too much is the Keone song. Was it one for Keone? That's the only one for me. Like, it wasn't my favorite. But that actual The Elements of Power song, I asked him, he said it's for the community, but I use that for my intro and outro. I change it where the song is. And then with Final Cut, I'm able to like have good music playing, loud music. Oh, she came back again. Change where it starts and ends, and then I have it like taper off right when I'm about to talk or like right when the video is about then. But yeah, I asked him, like, can I use it? And he has no problem with it. He flat out said all this music that he's making is for the community. I did not see that part. Oh, for the actual off the press kit, yeah. Yeah, guys, go to H and Caster's YouTube page. I've shared some of his songs on Twitter, so if you guys want to go to my Twitter, and you can find the link there. But no, dude, that music's tight. My wife gets annoyed. That Elements of Power is a couple of my alarms to wake up in the morning. Are you done with that song yet? Nope. That is my theme song right now. I love that song. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too. Just still have the music and then just not the lyrics. Yeah, the Luna one would be good. I'm trying to get him to make me a song for our channel. Obviously, he's busy enough right now. But that'd be slick if one day... That's our first Tech Tars. That'd be slick if one day he could do like a one for our channel. All right, guys. We still have not pulled the Spirit yet. Or, fingers crossed, the Stellar. Let's spark it. I think I pulled a total of 6 or 7 Stellars out of that collection so far. Yeah, he hasn't said anything yet. I know he's busy right now trying to make a full Celestial soundtrack. Oh, but yeah, if he did commissions, 100%, I'd be first one in line for that. See, I've been pretty happy so far. There's a few people I've talked to. There's 2 main people I've dealt with right now when it comes to like drawings and commissions and stuff. No, they don't overcharge, and for them too, they're just trying to build their portfolio. But I'm all about keeping the community. Again, how many people have, like, say, Dan's been using that are from the community? Oh, shut up, guys. Shut up. Stellar Exaltair. Yo. Yo. That is my second Stellar Exaltair and the first one I pulled for it. Where the heck? Let's freaking go. Sending it to Dan, and I'm posting it on Twitter real quick. We will keep the hype going. Soren or Trico, can one of you guys go post that on the Share Me page? See if we can get some more people in here and get this place popped off. The color of that looks weird. Yeah, no. Did you guys ever see the thing for like shiny Pokemon? Someone caught like they were catching I forget what shiny it was, and someone commented on their stream. They go, "Oh, that's gonna shut off your entire save file. Just shut your game off," and they did it. 1 out of 4,000, or no, at that point I think it was like 1 out of 8,000 for the shiny. Let me take a fresh picture of this thing. Let's freaking go. Number 44 out of 99. Why is this? No.
Oh, I hate using this sometimes.
What's up, Lost? How we doing? Yeah, don't forget to register. I'll do that after the stream, though. I'm going to share this real quick, and then we'll get back to it. I don't want to hold up too much. Because knowing me, we'll be here for the next 20 minutes just going over it. On stream. Check it out. Heck yeah, guys. That's slick. I'm super excited about that. It's not the mustache we wanted, but heck, I'm down with it. Checking out someone's sales. I hope it's a guy called Stella Christoph. That guy Stella Christoph just posted a bunch of sales today if anyone is interested. If anyone wants to head that way. Why is this taking so long? Sorry, guys. It's being annoying. Paste. Share. All right. It's going to be posted on Twitter. Someone, Eclipse just shouted us out on Discord. So we are good to go. I messaged Dan. He is still on vacation, I believe, but heck, that's slick, guys. Number 44 at 99. So, the other one's, hold on. Where's my window? So, what number is this one? This is number 75. So, 75 and 44 are now in the collection. That brings me doubles right now because I have 2 Viscerus, and now I have my second Exalter. Which, if anyone didn't know, this was one of the top ones I wanted when I really first started collecting Stellars and going full force for it. And I know I was trying to buy it from one guy, and I forget his name, and I don't want to name him anyway. But I think the last time I talked to him, it was like $500-600 he was selling it for. So I think the reasoning is you can't buy a Kickstarter anymore. So I get that. I don't know about the rest of you, but I definitely believe, and I'm not saying I have power of influence, so I don't want to go down that road. But me personally, when I'm looking for Stellars, if it's one I really want and there's a bidding war, obviously I'll do what I got to do within reason. But I think a normal Stellar should be 300 to 400. I think a reverse Stellar, where'd it go? Like this handsome beauty right here. I feel like a reverse Stellar should be 120 to 150, maybe 200 upon release. We know when a new set comes out, everyone's willing to spend extra money. And the full arts, I'm thinking 2 to 3. I mean, there's still a Sonic Core on eBay right now for $500 or $5,000. I think that's a little much in my opinion. It's not something I'm willing to spend. Maybe if it was the very last card and I had every other Stellar, but obviously that's a very ways away. The one for today finally dropped. Yeah, that's been my issue with me on vacation in a different time zone. To me, it just drops at a weird time. So I wasn't watching them when I should have, or when they first dropped. Yeah, I've definitely learned some cool combos from the Lustria, especially using like Circle of the Sky and other Nexus cards to Nexus a Spirit. Say if it's Nexus 2, like Circle, I think it's Circle of the Sky, Nexus 2. Nexus 1 off of, say, Spark It or off of Astrabbit, and then use the other Spirit to put on Astrabbit. That's just something I never thought of. Yeah, very last week for today should be the very first episode. Or no. Yeah, the first episode's coming up anyway for the last week. You guys see Mr. Bean Soldier is still undefeated? The only person who's undefeated right now. One thing I was shocked of is K-Cray. She's been doing really good. For someone who really has no TCG background, she's popping off. Seeing PK Sparks, that was pretty cool. PK Sparks, that hotness. Those are the two that I mainly knew of before. I knew of K-Cray when she did the intro for, what was it, Shining Sword, when A-Drive did that one. when she did the intro and everything for Shining Sword. PK Sparks, I knew of him, 8-10 years ago. There was another content creator who we will not name because we don't need to give that guy any type of way. But they were all part of a group. There was like 6 of them that always did like events together and stuff. So I knew of PK. Obviously, the Illustronauts, I knew of them. Shady Penguin, I've been following Shady Penguin for years. I actually did a purchase from him, the Stellar Hydrake. The Stellar Hydrake blister pack. Sorry, guys, I'm getting messages and stuff, and I'm losing my train of thought. The Stellar Hydrake promo pack, the prototype, I actually bought that from him. He had that on eBay. It was from the Shady Penguin. Actually, hold on 1 second. Let's go ahead. We'll get that out real quick because it's right here. Right there, guys. The prototype Stellar Hydrake. So I technically have a Hydrake, but sadly, it is not the Kickstarter one. So I can't technically add it to the collection for that. And I guess while I'm at it, I should show you guys. Where is it? And I also have one graded. A 9 out of 10 from TGA. Soren, when you come down this way, if I can get the card shop to start doing tournaments, they actually send cards out to be graded. CGC is actually down here. It's in Tampa, I believe. No, Sarasota. So I think they changed it to $20 a card. But for $20 a card, they'll send it off to get graded, and they pick them up. I think it's a 2 or 3 week turnaround. But it's pretty nice to just hand the card. You don't have to worry about there's our third visitor. Let's go. There's the playset. So I mean, obviously, I'm waiting for the card to come in. You're still waiting for it, but at the same time, better than sending it off and it's 3-4 months later. All right, last pack. Because this one we did not get a full art. That's why. Oh, well, second by Pyro. That's not bad. Not too shabby of a box, guys. I mean, anytime you get a Stellar, it's going to be hype. So we got more of our staple cards. I definitely want to try to maybe make some pre-constructed decks. Obviously, they will not be as shiny as others. But especially, you guys seen the influx of new players we've had too. So, and then luckily the starter decks now they're making the starter decks a little bit better. Maybe the better term now would be a structure deck. Why is this one on the scope? I mean, they're more in lines of a structure deck now, so it's kind of cool they're starting to do that. Altar Star is getting a reprint. That is freaking awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I only have a couple of them. That's one of the cards I cannot sell because I need to keep my hands on it. All right. Yeah, that one's going to see. And then, dude, Farrageist in general. You can't send it back to the hand, and what was it? It can't be destroyed by battle. So literally the only thing you're going to do to it is Earthquake. Right? It's the only way you're going to destroy it right now. All right, guys. We got Vipyro. We got 1 Viscerus. We got a Nog. We got 3 Amphirex, Stratomoth, 3 Racerus, and our shiny little boy, Exaltair. Oh, yeah, with the secondary effect, that's true. So Soren has a really good point, guys. Boombat's going to cost you 2 now. The Laurels is going to cost you 2. EQ is going to cost you 3. Yeah, that's pretty hype too. I completely forgot about the burn effect of that. So again, I mean, run a Farrageist Eruption deck. So your opponent's going to have to expend every time they play any card. Toss the Eruptions in there. Even if you do a one-off on Farrageist. Do a one-off on Farrageist, even if you're doing, say, a Krakatuga burn deck, or if you're doing the Vestivertuga to heal some Earth. But there's a way you can fit that in there. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Or even the Golden Fleece. Equip Golden Fleece to it, so even if they're able to play an EQ or Boom Bat on one of the cards, they're not going to be able to. Yeah, guys, I think overall, like, these two boxes are pretty hype. I'm not going to lie, the Exalter makes me want to open another box. The only issue is, and Soren, I'm leaving it up to you, my friend. I can open another box right now, but then we are waiting for my shipment to come in tomorrow. So I believe, let me check my phone real quick. I believe it said it was going to be here between like 2 and 3. Or no, between 10 and 2. Where'd it go? Let me get an exact time frame real quick. Hold on. All right, Soren, it says it's going to be here between 12 and 4 tomorrow. So that's not to mention if I don't have anything coming in. So, you know what? We're going to open another box. Okay. So we're going to open another box anyway. So I didn't really say it. I got 4 Kickstarter booster boxes. Okay. I was keeping one sealed. But I'm expecting another one. I made a deal with someone for a bulk of different miscellaneous stuff. So I will have another one coming in the mail eventually sealed. So let's go ahead and do that. Then that way I still have one box set aside for Soren and I tomorrow. And if not, if I get my shipment in, then that's null and void. Doesn't matter. So let's do that. Let's get this hype going. Go ahead and, give me a second to go get the box or to get, it's in the room anyway. But go ahead and message a couple of people, guys. Let's get some more people in here. As of right now, there's 4 of us, but let's get this hype going. Let's get this chat completely filled out, get the hype going, see if we can pull another stellar, another chance to pull a full art Pantera. All right, give me 1 second, guys. So we're going to do something else just to be silly. So we got our Kickstarter here, but let's go ahead and see if we can get some hype. Can our little Hydrake give us the Daddy Stellar? Can you? Probably not. But we're going to try. We are going to try. If you guys don't know, I've used Hydrake and Leviathan with my dog to make a couple of videos, like shorts. And those are the most popular shorts I've done. Viewer wise, so I got more plushies and stuff. I got the Snowaddle, I got the Cryoling, I have a Zaptor and a Owloon coming in. So I just need to think of different ways to use those and like get some videos going without him destroying them, preferably. Also, too, I'm sure I showed you guys already, but don't forget to get your caster shirts. I am a water caster myself. I am a Cancer, so it only makes sense for me to have this shirt. Anyone that needs cards, go to madtownhobby.com. They're based out of Wisconsin. I got a discount code for you guys. It's Stellar Squad, all capital, 5% off of their entire website. Doesn't matter what you're buying. And let your friends know as well. Go ahead and get that 5% off. Just with the booster boxes alone, base set, Frostfall, and Daybreak, the boxes are 110 versus illustralshop.com. They're 130. So you're going to save $20 just going to their website. Go ahead and get 5% off the top of that as well. Trico, which one did you get? Eclipse, I'm going to say you probably got Lunar. Next delivery of cards or the shirts? If I can actually pop this open, that'd be great. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I kind of went a little too hard for Daybreak. So here's hoping I can either complete the master set or get some cards to resell because I went a little overboard. No shame, but I went a little crazy. All right. Third time's a charm. Can we get a full art Pantera? Yeah, Lost. Listen, Lost. I'm right there with him, man. You got some too? What's up, Jester? Wish you were here for that one, man. Pulled that just a few minutes ago. Number 44 and 99. Trico, how many did you get? Because Soren said, I think Soren got 10 packs. But yeah, my fire month was really good. I can't wait for the next one. 8 bundles. You never know. There's still, what, 4 or 5 of the full art Sonic Core? Here you go. I'm giving you the Sonic Core luck as well. You and Soren. Look at this card. This is a beautiful card. Envision it. Envision that you're going to pull that card tomorrow. Because I'm telling you, I was not expecting. I opened 10 bundles, and it was the first pack. So, yeah, adulting and working. Yeah, sadly, I have to go back to the real world on the Monday. All right, guys. Can we pull a full art? Well, I should have said full art stellar, so maybe I jinxed it. Nope. It's all right. It is all right. Can we do it? See, listen, Lost has 100% right. That's why we adult. We adult so we can go ahead and get some shiny cardboard. Do it. 100% Trico. I'm sure someone would do that. This thing's hype. Again, I made a deck based off this. And honestly, it hasn't been that bad. The only sad thing is now I have to restructure it because I got to take the Spark it out. So that goes the entire Thunder Nexus side of that deck. I'm honestly thinking maybe like a couple of drops of Leaf in there. I'm undecided on that one. We'll do it this way. Ooh, there you go. More staples. We will always take the staples. We will always take the staples. See, Jesta has 100%. If you have the family doing it, it's a whole family affair. Makes it that much more fun. And again, if you got, so, say it's 4 of you playing, you know what I mean? That's multiple, you're playing against 3 different people. There's another Viscerous, guys. Number 4 of the day. But let's say that's 4 of you guys playing, and then if you get a card shop, even if they do like a small tournament, I mean, that's already 4 people for the tournament, let alone if you get other people to join. That's where it starts. Did you guys see on the video for the map of the U.S.? We're at, what, over 40 states now? Like, literally the entire East Coast is at least got 1 store per state. And that's the thing. We're only 2 years into the game. Like, to me, that's pretty crazy. And I know, like he said, there's stores that carry it that aren't even on that website because they're carrying it through the distribution center. It's not even stores that reached out to Dan. Like, Newberry Comics is a chain. So I don't think that's one of the places that reached out to him. I feel like their distributor said, hey, go ahead, here's the price. Go ahead and get them in. So, all right, everyone that's watching right now, we need to go ahead and help out Miss Helen. She has the most up-to-date Centaur collection. She has the full art Stellar, regular Stellar, She has Sprouter. Anyone that gets that promo card September needs to send that to her, trade it to her, sell it to her, whatever. She already has a bunch of people reaching, willing to do it too, but the Stellar squad needs to help her out. She right now has the best collection, and I'll say it for me. If I pull that card, the first thing I'm doing is messaging her and saying, here's this card, give me $1,000. No, that'll probably be, honestly, I won't even trade it at that point. hopefully I can find a second one. But yeah, we need to help that girl out. Your number one Centaur caster. And Exalter. That's not bad. She's not going full to that yet. I know when it comes to full arts and all that, like she has a full Centaur playset technically, in a different card in each one. But her main focus right now is just to get that one card. And again, the only like Dan revealed that card early, and it was mainly to her. Like he showed it on Discord, but listen, that girl is popping off. Where'd you go? Oh, you good girl. Hold on. All right, this is gonna be kind of difficult. She's not gonna look up at the camera. What? What are you doing? Hold on. Don't go. Don't go. We're gonna make you internet famous. Come here. Come here. Hold on. So this is Xena. She is my little warrior princess. I did not name her that. Cat. Listen, you never know. Maybe I can get him to make a divine rune. Xena the divine rune. No, we saved her. She was 2 years old, 3 years old. Thank you. And so I already had my dog Zeus. Neither of my animals I named. So I have Zeus and I have Xena. So obviously my family is a very Greek household apparently. But we went and picked up dog food one day. This was 5 years ago. And I saw her in there. I'm like, oh my God, she's pretty. Like, can we get her? My wife's like, no, we're not getting a cat. So here, I'll let you down. Go. I know. Go ahead. Go. So I went back that night without my wife knowing because she went out with her friends. And I actually got to go in there and sit with the cat, pet her and everything. I'm like, I love this cat. And they go, do you want to adopt her? I said, hold on. I can't do it without my wife. Let me come back tomorrow. Let me talk to my wife. So she got home that night. I explained it. I went back and she goes, I'm like, can we go back in the morning? And she said, yeah, we can. So we went back, looked at her, and we were actually supposed to have brunch with my family. I'm not going to give exact dates, but my stepdad's birthday is on one day. A week from his is my mom's birthday, and the day after is mine. So every year we go out with my grandparents and my parents, the 6 of us, and we like do brunch, or we go to some restaurant. And we celebrate all 3 birthdays. So my mom had already known about the cat, and my wife goes, if you do not say anything about the cat at brunch, we can go back and get her. So what's my mom do the second we sit down? Oh, how's the cat? Did you guys get her? And so my wife just glares at me. So we had a good lunch. We did go back and get her. Her owner had died. So she was actually at the Humane Society for 6 months. And then as like an outreach, because she was one of the longest cats they had, they brought her over to PetSmart to try to adopt her from there. So yeah, she was about 6 months in the kennel basically before we saved her. So that was like 5+ years ago. And I mean, her and the dog, they play together. She definitely runs the house compared to the 2 of them. She is fully clawed. She is not declawed. We're not going to go down that road because I know that's a dividing line on how people feel about that. But she's able to protect herself from her big brother, technically her little brother. But, you know, it's funny. She is 10 pounds and he is 70 pounds. And she will kick his butt. I said no pets, and I got a golden, a pretty, and 2 indoor potty trade. But listen, the bunnies are slick though. That was one of my favorite pets. We had one. I don't know if anyone remember the Disney movie Little Bear, but we got a bunny and we named it Coda after the little bear. And that bunny was adorable. No, my wife said no cat. We got a cat. My wife said no animals on the furniture. They are all over the furniture. So the way I was raised, and she feels the same, is that they're an extension of your family. They are your family. Like that, it's my dog and cat, but those are my kids. Like, I remember seeing the video of that one chick that just goes, oh, well, if you would murder someone over your animal, that means you value an animal's life over humans. There's times, yeah. 100%. The one thing about animals that some people do not understand is there is no, say it the best way, there's no trickery involved. There's no BS involved. When you see your dog or your cat, you know how they're feeling. versus someone on the street to be like, yeah, we're best friends, and then turn around, do something, I am all about animals and nature. Like my wife and I, one day we are going to have a house in like Tennessee or Kentucky. It's going to be off the beaten path. It's going to be a beautiful home in the woods, secluded. That is that is my retirement plan, personally. Yeah, I'm a very big animal person. That's kind of slick though. Retire and leather gun right next to each other. Yeah, you can have a terrible day at work. You can come home and see the look in your dog's eyes when they see you. Literally have been waiting there all day to see you. That is everything you need to know about an animal. What are you sending me? So first of all, Jester, the white dog looks like, I know he's smiling, but it looks like he's about to like, listen, mess with me and find out what happens. And the bunnies, I love the cage form. Are you good if I show this real quick on camera? Because that's a slick setup. For anyone that wants an indoor bunny, like that's a slick setup. I'll leave that up to you if I share it or not. Because I'm originally from Massachusetts. Born in New Hampshire, then lived in Massachusetts for a while. And so we had an outdoor spot for the bunny. And then the winter time, we would make like a makeshift one inside, depending on how cold it got. Now we live in Florida, so I don't even want to begin to think about having an outdoor pet. 3 boxes. This is only the second Tectorus we pulled. All right, guys. So we've pulled Sonicor so far, and we've pulled Leonite. What is the next full art that you guys want? What's the one full art that we can pull out of this box that we can get a hype train going? It cannot be Centaur and it cannot be Stratomoth because I do have both of those. I still have extra copies of those, I should say. See, yeah, there you go. Or even a Zeus. I'd be hyped for some Zeus. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to show Jester's bunnies first. See if I can kind of like focus a little bit better. No, that's on my camera. It's there we go. That's slick, right? You see the glass case all the way around, and you said they're potty trained. So even back here, got the hay to eat, and then there's the actual potty. But look at that little kingdom and everything. And then the other one was the dogs. So we start with the golden. I had a golden as a kid. I love that dog. Like, so he's looking away, and then you see this one who I'm sure is smiling, but like the face kind of says, "Go ahead and try me and see what happens." So it looks like the golden's like, "Okay, I'm not going to mess with you right now." Listen, that legit put a smile on my face, dude. I love animals. The only reason I have one dog and one cat right now is because of the size of the house. My wife says the second we get, we move or whatever, if it's a bigger home, we'll get that second dog. I'm all about, I want 2 dogs, but I'm all about like one training the next, if that makes sense. Not to sound like bad about it or like morbid about it, but I think like when your main dog, so my dog, he'll be 7 August 8th or 9th. And that's how much I love my dog. I know his birthday. 7th, yeah, it's the 8th or 9th. So and he'll be 7 this year. So I'd say maybe within the year, I'd want another dog because he's still young enough that he can play, but then also at the point he can help teach. The bunnies or the dogs do? Chester? See, I think this has been crazy. Every time I open a Kickstarter box, I never have all 5 stadiums together. It's always 3 or 4 of them. And this is the 3rd or 4th time in these boxes I've pulled up. And wasn't there used to be a God Pack? I swear I've seen God Pack in Kickstarter. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I swear I've seen that before. Yeah, sounds right. All right, what are we going to get? Mouse Station. Mouse Station. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what people do for Tuesday. And why isn't it over there? Why am I missing this stuff? Yeah, without the Spark It, I wonder what everyone's going to do for Thunder Deck now. Or if you're going to see just all playability go out the window. So, I mean, you can still do your alters. You can still do... Oh, this is really zoomed in. You can still do alters. You can still do Circle the Sky. So I don't know how else to really run. It wouldn't be a T-Nexus deck anymore. It's not bad. I just noticed we're only 3 hollows in right now. Yeah, that's one thing I like about Tuesday's tournaments, though, is that's when you can test a new deck without it affecting the actual scoreboard. If you want to try something fun just to be kind of crazy, you can do that. I got one guy mad at me. I did my Sonicor deck. I think I got Sonicor out like turn 3. And he was not happy with me. Yeah, I thought he stopped, but I thought Kickstarter was the only one that did it. Larva Cell, yeah, when Daybreak comes out, that's true. And honestly, there's not that much longer left until Daybreak, so anyone that really wants to complain about it, it's not like you only have a couple weeks. And there's our Viscerus. That is what, number 4 or 5 we pulled for Viscerus. Not too shabby. I will tell you, some of these cards I will have posted on Discord later. The Viscerus is the undecided one because I need to check. I have a back supply, and I can kind of show you guys after we're done opening what I do with my cards. And another card. But basically, I try to keep at least 3 play sets of every single kind of card. Fruit Takeover, yeah. I got my fruit deck. We can go on my fruit deck after too. Yeah, I'll show you how I set my cards up. Now the bulk, I just have a bin, and you're gonna judge me rubber band them together, like just one rubber band, so they're not all over the place. There it is, sad boys, sad boys. But I try to keep 3 play sets of every card. That way I can still deck build. And like say my fruit deck, I think I have 3 Viscerus in there. So once I take cards out of my play set, my 3 play sets, then I try to refill them and just kind of go for there. Oh, there's the full art. I can't tell if it's Zeus or Imperial though. I think it's Zeus. And Zeus. Done. Which is ironic because someone posted this on Discord a few days ago and I almost bought it from them. But I was still out of town, so I said there was really no point right now. That's slick. So of the 3 boxes, that's my favorite pull so far for other than the Stellar. Well, I shouldn't say that. The Sonicor worked out perfect, so I can set it up properly. Whoever's new to the stream, why don't you go ahead and comment on the chat? Let me know who's here. What's up, Grave Shift? There we go. Yeah, the full art Zeus, but Grave. What about this? What about that pretty boy? Number 44 out of 99. Not too shabby. No, the Zeus is hype, and then also... Oh, where'd it go? Oh. Well, Grave, you weren't here for it, but I also pulled a full art Sonicor Kickstarter and a full art Leonite.
And another Panderson. And the Sparkets have been coming crazy. Yeah, and then because I have one already. I think it's 75 out of 99. Second Panderson too for this box. So I'm all about when I pull a stellar, I will not sell it. But if I have a copy and someone needs it or someone's like reaching out for it, like, you know, I'm more considering of that. I started throwing stellars in my decks, but me personally, I think I need to chill out a little bit with it. If it's not a deck I'm going to use more frequently, I feel like I'm not going to load them up with stellars. Like, I'm not going to lie, this is just me. I brought this on vacation in my main deck, my Sonic War deck, just because I was going to be gone for 3 weeks, which is kind of sad, but, you know, that's a very expensive card, and I wanted to keep that close to home. But I think I'm only going to do 2 decks from now on. My 2 main decks, I'll probably put stellars. Everything else I'll keep in my collection, like keep it to the side. So as of right now, wind is my main deck, my wind toolbox. And then the other deck is undecided. Obviously, I Sonic Core because I've been using it for the last 3 weeks. But the fruit deck I've been using a lot, and then water. Water always feels right. It's always a deck I feel like I've been okay with. If anybody knows T-Fry on Discord, I've actually learned a lot of water plays from him. Didn't you have Fun Glow or did you sell it? I thought you had it. More staples. Happy with the staples. And there's a Sonic Core. Oh. Love me some Sonic Core. And anyone that wants to complain that, oh, Sonic Core is too broken, like I said, like the one guy got really pissed that I played it. It costs you 2 to play it. It's easily destroyable, in my opinion. There's multiple cards. Again, like you can't use counter runes on it, but you can play Earthquake. You can use any card that switches battle position, can hurt it. Sorlet. I mean, the second you summon a Sorlet and use its ability, then you're going to destroy Sonic Core. And I run a one-off in my Sonic Core deck with Rise of the Ashes. And remember, if you're going to play Rise of the Ashes to bring Sonic Core back, that costs you 5 spirits. To me, that's not broken. Obviously, when it's out, you're going to struggle against it because most decks are very counter rune based. But to me, it's not really broken. Okay. So, I mean, at least he's got one waiting for you, though. What stellar is he wanting? Grave. Grave, message me about what card he's looking for. Maybe we can do something. I got a couple extra stellars. I technically now have an extra exalted. Like this one I'm not trading or selling, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, I mean, the 2 defense definitely makes it so almost any card can battle over if it's in defense mode. You just have to get it to defense. Or even suppression. Like, there are enough cards now that have suppression abilities. You could suppress it, and then the second you suppress it, if you had a face-down Tsunami, hit Tsunami, it's defense mode, you're going to destroy it. Well, Grave, I got a bunch of stuff coming in, so if I happen to pull a double or something he's really dying for, we'll figure something out for you. Again, everybody, help the community. We are one community. Don't let's try not to be greedy about stuff. And, I don't care if it's a stellar that everyone's dying for. Like, I don't think any regular stellar should be more than $400. You see people, what was it, the Sluggle a few weeks ago that they had it listed for like 700, 500, 600, something like that. That, to me, that my opinion is that's just too much. That's kind of cool. The Essential line back to back. Yeah. And then I don't know if you guys remember the Hephaestus the guy drew at that event that Dan was at. He got 1 pack of month 6 Shadow Stars. He got the Hephaestus. and he listed it for $500 because it was a pre-release. I barely count that as a pre-release, number one. And number two, it's still up there for $500. So I'll tell you right now, if anybody needs a full art Hephaestus, you can go to my marketplace post I made. I have it for $10. Do not let, I don't care if it's pre-release, I don't care. Unless it's a prototype card, no. Oh, you think he was maybe like a newer person to that could be it. He was just getting introduced to the game and everyone popped off and he's like, oh, okay. I see that. All right, I'll be a little more understanding on that then. Like, I know Coder was someone who was very big on like what the prices should be. And I think he was saying a Stellar should be like no more than 200. So I see what he's saying. I would still go up a little bit from that personally. But yeah, anything over 4, unless if you're in a bidding war and it gets to 4 or 500, then that's 100% on you. However far you're willing to go. But starting off, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, guys, we still have not. Oh, I was just about to say we haven't got our hollow spirit yet, but there it is, the Touretteless. It's not bad. We should still be getting some hollows though. We've only pulled 7 hollows so far, so we should still be getting about 4 or 5 more. Or maybe even an error pack or error box that has a Stellar. I'd be completely okay with that. See, I don't know if Soren's still here, but Soren, I should have saved that last box to play against you for a pack battle. Give me the freaking 50 points right there for the Stellar. But it is what it is. Is that my Bubba? Zeus! Hold on, guys. Hold on. Zeus, come here. Come. Zeus, come. Up. Come here. Come on, we gotta get you a little bit on camera. Come here. No, come here. Oh. Don't step on anything. Oh, no, go down. Oh, who's that? Is that the chat? You want to say hi to the chat? Chat, I'm Zeus. I'm pretty. I'm a handsome boy. Look at that brindle color. Look at the brindle. I heard Mama. Where'd Mama go? Where'd Mama go? Where'd Mama? Careful. All right, good boy. Go with Mama. Yeah, Snoot. Snoot. All right, where was I? Did I open the pack? Okay, I was making sure I didn't misplace anything. Yeah, Trico, that's the boy. That is my Zeus. Again, we did not name him. And I do think it's kind of funny. His name is Zeus, and he was born just before Hurricane Irma 7 years ago. So I do think it's kind of cool that he was born a month before the hurricane. He was born in the shelter. His mom was a rescue. There's another earthquake. His mom wasn't a rescue, and they were able to save him from there. Hi, can you grab me water, please? Yeah. Thank you. Is there one in the fridge? No, just one of the Stanleys, please. The wifey's home. My drink's almost gone. I don't know how much longer we're going to be on here, so get a little refill. Get a little drink. Oh, there's another hollow finally. Tsunami, we'll take that. And another Sonic Order. Actually, we pulled that Sonic recently. Whatever. I think I pulled a couple of Sonic Wars to the side already. All right, guys. Almost done. We got one more pack after this, so I don't think the Stellar is going to be coming. Especially since we already pulled the main 2 cards, but that's all right. See, the issue with doing stuff like this, too, is I want to open that 4th box, but I need to save it. Equal links. That's the first equal links we pulled the entire time. That's not bad. All right, guys. I tossed a couple of cards to the side, not paying attention, but we got a Zeus Terratlus. We got the Cracking. We got, I think, 3 Sonic Cores total. 2 Viscerus, 2 Pandason. Not too shabby. And then the 3 boxes, we got plenty of staples. I'm going to organize. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a post. I'm going to sell some more of the staple cards, but I think we'll do like 3 play sets for $5 or something. Like we'll do a decent price out of it. Make it actually worth it, especially for new players that want to just keep deck building. God knows you guys can't see it behind me, but the amount of bulk I have. Thank you, baby. What is that, really?
It was one of my presents.
You want to say hi to chat?
No.
She don't want to say hi, guys. So I got my Stanley Cup, and then she just got one of these, the little penguin. So I guess that means I'm part of the Imperilats. Close the door. What? It's not on. It's not on you though. It says them. Deuces. So I guess that makes me part of the Imperilats because I guess I'm part penguin now. I do lost, but I pulled it, so I can't sell it. All right, let's get all this. We'll get all this stuff out of the way. We are going to organize. We did have one more pack. Another. Oh, look at that. I did not. I knew I opened one and I set it to the side. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. No, I'm big on if I pulled it, I will not sell it. You know, obviously, who knows what the future holds, and God forbid if I do have to. But as of right now, if I pull a card, if I pull a stellar, I try not to. I mean, obviously, again, who knows what's going to happen in the future? Something might happen that I have to. But. All right, let's go ahead. We'll organize all. Ooh, I need one more sleeve. We'll organize all these real quick. And what do you guys want me to do next? I know we talked about the Stellars. Correct. 100%. Yeah, so when we're done on stream, I might just do it now on stream, but I'm going to switch the 2 cards because the other one I have is in my win deck. So I'll switch those out, and then most likely, if I need to, there's another thing I have to deal with. I'll just tell you guys. I mean, it's nothing that I did wrong to a degree, but I became intermediary, however you guys want to say it. I made a deal to buy a card, and then someone messaged me saying that they wanted that card. Like, that's the one they really needed. So I'm like, you know what? I already have it. That's fine. So because the one person had already sent me the first card, when I received it, the second person sent their copy, and then I sent it to the second person. I know I'm confusing you guys. I apologize. So as soon as it came in the mail, they sent the one card out, and I was supposed to send them the card that they wanted. Well, apparently somehow I lost it. I made a shipping label. I have a picture. I have no idea where it is. To this day, it shows that it's still in pre-shipment from July 6th. So luckily for me and the other person, I have a copy of the card in my personal. It is a stellar. I have a copy in my collection. They've been super chill about it, so thank God, because this is going to snowball very badly. But I told them if I can't find the card, I'm going to give them mine because that's the right thing to do. They're being chill about it, but I'm also going to see if they want a different card instead because I have some extra stellars. Like now I have a second Exalt there. I have 2 Viscerus, so I'm going to reach out to them later. And worst case, I have to give them the card out of my collection. But that's the right thing to do. I'm not mad about it. I'm upset at myself because somehow I lost a $300 card. This thing is not even at all. There we go. Kind of. So it is what it is. We just got back home last night. So, I mean, I looked in the truck. I looked around the house. I'm going to look again. The only things I can think of is that I dropped it outside the post office and someone grabbed it. Or, God forbid, this would be the biggest L in the world, but maybe I threw it away when I was cleaning the room up before I left. So,
I'm gonna tear the room apart again and check around the house, and maybe it got misplaced. But worst case scenario, the person that is part of this transaction, they're gonna get the card that they wanted, or a card they wanted. And worst case scenario, I'm out of card and I have to search for it again. So it is what it is. But like I said, like I'm especially learning from Dan. I try to be as transparent with you guys as I can. But again, the person that is in the losing end of this at the moment, not pissed off or anything, they get it. Again, as we were streaming, they messaged me and they go, "I'm sure you just misplaced it. No big deal." Oh, 100%. Because that's the thing. I was on vacation. So I was in London. And I'm getting, "Oh, hey, do you know what's going on with this?" I'm like, it could have snowballed so bad. But again, that also kind of shows the community we have is that we don't have any issues like that. Like as far as I know, I think there was one issue one time, and then they resolved it fairly quickly. But I mean, I hate the saying is, "Oh, we're all human." Well, we all make mistakes, so it's the human error of it. So it is what it is. I'm just thankful that they're being super chill about it. Regardless, they're gonna get what they paid for. So hopefully I can just find their card, or worst case scenario, I send them mine and I happen to find the other one. So it is what it is. But I'll be kind of straight up about that and forward about that. Nothing that no one did wrong other than me losing it. Yeah. So overall, guys, I think we did really good on this. The only thing we're missing is the full art Sonicore that we pulled. So I think this is a really good lineup. Especially the Viscerus. We got what, 5 Viscerus. The Pandasyn, 4 Pandasins. 3 Amphirex, 3 Nogs. Let's see. 4 Sonicores, 3 Racers. Yeah, not too shabby, guys. I'm okay with it. So, Trico, I did 3, and I'm saving the 4th one. I have it in that acrylic case. If I don't get my special delivery tomorrow, then I will be opening that again soon. It just depends on how UPS wants to deliver some crap tomorrow. Good luck, Lost. Play them. Get that card. Bring home the A-Drive Divine Rune. Oh, you're right. Holy crap. Trico, Jesus, I didn't even think about that. So, yeah, that was because usually it takes one of the spots. Because where is... Oh. Yeah, because I pulled that today, too. Because it's supposed to take one of those slots. Well, damn. So hopefully that last box we can pop off again. I see we have a little influx of people showing up. This was technically an air box then, because I pulled 3 spirits, 3 full arts, and a stellar. So go to the air box. But even, my buddy told me that can still happen. It's not something I personally see that much, but yeah. And the people showing up, go ahead and hit the chat real quick. Let me know who's here. If you're new to the channel, ask any questions, but I am Stellar Christoph. I am your stellar caster extraordinaire. Not really. I am a water caster. I just got this shirt in the mail. I am your water caster. I upload 2 to 3 days a week religiously. Every Saturday, I have a series called Stellar Saturday. I have not missed one, so go us. We're keeping it going. And then we recently started Master Set Monday, in which I show different parts of my Master Set, including right now we have a mini series in that series, which is strictly Shadowed Stars. So I'm going through all the Shadowed Stars right now, and then we'll switch it to the starter decks, which we'll go over the starter decks, the actual place, like the Master Sets, the real sets. But we have those series going on. And then right now, just the last video is just, different stuff here or there. Every time a new set drops, I go over each different part of the set with its own video. Deck building, I think I have at least 4 deck builds on there right now. The starter decks, I've gone over starter decks, what's in them, how to play certain combos and stuff. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. Long term, we're going to do more pack battles. We're going to do some draft league battles. Soren Plays is in the chat right now. He's going to be the first person that I do that with, and vice versa, I believe. So shout out to that. We're going to have a lot of fun doing that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just trying to stream more, try to get to know you guys a lot more. The goal right now is we have 313 subscribers. We're trying to get to that 500, that magic number, so that we can slowly get monetized and start bringing in some income from this. Obviously, it's not going to be a full career, but it's something to do on the side. If we can get some money back long term, that'd be awesome. What else? I think that's pretty much it right now. Anyone that needs cards, go to madtownhobby.com. They are based out of Wisconsin. I have partnered up with their owner, and we have a discount code for you guys. It is Stellar Squad, all capital, just how it sounds. If you guys need me to, we will type it up. In my future videos, I'll actually have it in the description so you guys can actually see it written down. But right now, using that code, you get 5% off the entire website. It doesn't matter if it's Elestrals, if it's Pokemon, One Piece, Lorcana. It doesn't matter if it's accessories, whatever. 5% off your total purchase. So definitely something to look at. Save yourself some money while you can. To point out the booster boxes, for instance, if you go to elestralshop.com, they're $130 for booster box. If you go to Madtown, it is $110 with the 5% off after that. The pre-orders had already started before we got this code. This code's only like 3 weeks old, 2 weeks old, something like that. I'm pretty sure I was on vacation when we first came up with it. But hey, you still got more in the future though. And that's something, even if you guys only need a couple things, if even if you only want to buy a couple packs or like a deck box or something, the more influx he sees, especially if there's inquiries about pre-orders, that's something that I can talk to him about. Like if you guys let him know ahead of time that you're going to pre-order through him, that's something else that he can have more stuff on hand. I don't know what his pre-order stuff's like. Other than this code, I have no affiliation with them really as of right now. It's Keith, someone who's been coming on here watching me, commenting on same stuff. So it's kind of cool. He's just doing that one thing for me. It helps his business. It helps me get some more notary out there. So, but that's the beginning, man. Like I'm hyped for it. It's a first step for me. It's a stepping stone for me. Getting bigger is the best way to say it. I'm not trying to I don't want to get ahead of myself. Yeah. Every interaction I've had with him, he's awesome. Again, I mean, this was literally like less than a 5-minute conversation via text, via DMs, and we came up with this. So, super chill guy. Definitely shout out to them. The only people I buy from right now, not counting shop.com, is Venice Sports Cards and Collectibles. I'm trying to get them to do more online based, but right now it's more in person. That's how they do most of their sales. They're very big on the locals, selling to locals, which is understandable. Because that's your main clientele, you know what I mean? The people are going to stop in and actually see you versus like someone faceless online. So I buy from them almost exclusively, but also Ed from Paladin Cards, and then again Keith from Madtown Hobby. Both awesome guys. Yeah. Those are the only 3 local game stores I really buy from right now. Again, if I'm on vacation, I see Elestrals on the counter, I'll buy it. But yeah, guys, this was a hype box. I'm shocked that we got the Stellar and all 3 of each. And the Zeus might have to go in my main deck. I'm undecided about that. All right, so we'll put this away for now. Let's go ahead. We'll get the Thunder deck out. Actually, let's go ahead. We'll do the Wind deck first because I have to switch out this Exaltair. Switch it up.
yeah, so we'll go over. I have this deck build online. I posted it on YouTube. Why is this on this? If you guys ever want to look at it, it's posted. So after the stream, if you have any questions or anything, definitely reach out to me if you have any questions. But we'll go ahead and switch these two out real quick. Number 44 is in the set. A little P-Gus right there too. I'm sure you guys saw. So we will leave him to the side for now, and then I'll show you my process for my Stellars. So my main deck, bear with me because it's not in order. So we have our Exaltair and our P-Gust. We do have multiple copies of each of those. Obviously, you got your Nexus card, and then you have the Receive effect. So definitely a good combo to have. We got the Astrabbit for the top deck. We have our Elchick for the Search. The Sorlet definitely helps out. This actually saved me. I faced a mill deck. My buddy used a mill deck against me. I had 1 or 2 cards left in my deck before I lost, and Sorlet was one of them. And I was able to summon Sorlet, use its special ability, switch position, and hit over, and I actually won the game. But very, very close call. We got our runes. We'll go over those in a second. Nemisail, another receive effect, but it heals you, so definitely good to have another healer in there. Galaxair, I got a one-off in here for the Galaxair, but just something that, like, if I'm dealing with, say, Galaxy, this is something that's quick and easy to get over it. Or just in general, you can use this same thing on Sonicore, for instance. You know, again, people want to make Sonicore seem like it's completely broken. I mean, again, this is a one-drop that can literally beat it in one turn. Cockadoodle, again, you have the suppression aspect. So I think this is a one-off in my deck. We'll find out in a second, but I love having Cockadoodle. Our Altar Stars will give you that extra Nexus. So Poison Tipped Arrow, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm kind of overusing Poison Tipped Arrow. I know that's not going to be a popular opinion right now, but it costs you as much as Shield and it costs you as much as Gorgon, but they can still attack and use abilities the turn that it's played. So, yeah, you're able to get the card out of the way at the end of the turn, but sometimes that's just too late. So I'm hit and miss on that versus like a card like, you know, Resting on Your Laurels, which will still destroy. Chrysor, again, direct attack and it heals. So good card to have. That's my only 2-drop in this entire deck. We do have a second Cockadoodle. So those are I started more, sorry. Aeolus. We got a few of those. And again, then like even if you do PTA, I feel like 3 might be just pushing it right now. Another Altar, Ambrosia, Nemisail, 2-drop. Island. There's our full art Aeolus. I pulled that on stream a few weeks ago as well. Our second P-Gust, our third Sorlet. So definitely got the 5s in there. All right. So we can go over this now. Now it's actually organized. Oh, all right. So we'll go to runes first. You have your typical staples, 3 Tsunamis. Great card to have. Gorgon's Gaze, same thing. Stop anything your opponent's doing that turn. Shield. Honestly, most likely after today's over, I'll probably end up switching the shield. So I have 3 shields and maybe 2 PTAs. Again, it's going to cost you more depending on how strong the Celestial is, what the cost is. But again, if it's a 2 or 3 drop and you use this to send it back to the ham, it's going to cost you up to 4 Spirit, but it's going to cost them 3. So that's the way I kind of justify that a little bit. And again, with this deck, I have Chrysor as a healer, I have Nemisail as a healer, and I have 3 Ambrosias. So if I really need to heal, and I have Exaltair, I can use Aeolus, search for my Nemisail, play it, heal. Actually, technically, you can heal twice that turn because every time it receives a spirit. So you play it, heal 2, and then you use Exaltair to put 1 on it, heal 2 more. Earthquake, again, staple, and I got the Hollow in this deck. So the Poison Tips, again, I already kind of said we'll probably switch 1 out of those. 3 Ambrosia for heal. Altar gives us that extra Nexus. Aeolus gives us the Search and our Divine Rune. And then 2 Islands for the power-up. Celestials, we'll go ahead. We got the 1/2 for Chrysor. 8 attacks, really good to have. Again, if I have Island out, it'll bring it up to a 10. It can attack directly, and then when it deals damage, I get to heal 2. So, and again,
if I really need to heal, I can do a direct attack, or I can attack their Celestial straight on. Say they have that Strabon, I'll go ahead and knock that out of the field, save me some hassle down the road. We have the 2 Nemisail. Again, you got your heal. You got your Cockadoodle for the suppression. Now, you can only do it when this is summoned. So play this card wisely. Don't summon it and then think, oh, I'm going to be able to hit suppress them later on. No, it has to be the turn you summon it. Exalt Air. Again, this is going to be a good Galaxy counter. Or Sonic Core now that you really want to think about it. 3 Sorlet. Again, I can use this. I can use Aeolus to search for it, and then same thing, special ability, switch positions. So they got to Strab it out, use ability, switch it to attack mode, hit over it. 2 Eldritch to search for my Aeolus. That's a total of 5 Aeolus technically in your deck. So that gives you an 1/8 of a chance to draw your first turn. Astrab, it's just a 2-drop in this one. And then you have our 2 Stellar Boys with their friends. You got the P-Gus and the Exalter. Again, Exalter gives you that Nexus, and then you make your opponent expend, and the P-Gus, you can destroy a rune. Again, remember, it's every time it receives a spirit. So again, you can have your P-Gus in defense mode, summon your Exalter, Nexus 1 onto him if your Aeolus is out, and then go ahead and use Altar of Stars, Nexus again. So that is the main deck. Excuse me. All right, and then we got our spirits. So we got 2 Terratlas because I have 2 Earthquakes. Again, I have Nemisail to heal wind, so if I really need to heal to get these back, I have my Ambrosias. 2 Zaptors. Again, that's my Elichick and my Ash Rabbit. I don't think I'll need more than that because, again, you can heal if they get destroyed. 2 Leviathan. I got my 3 copies of Tsunami. So, again, just to make sure if I need to, I can use it 2 turns in a row. And then you got the rest of these. You got, was it 14 Likers. And I have literal one of every kind of copy of it, I believe. So we got our first edition. We have our Stellar. We have our Kickstarter. We have another Kickstarter. Is that one? So the only one we're missing out of this deck is a Frostfall. If I had a Frostfall one, I would literally have one of every single copy in this deck. I used to not use the Hollow Spirits, and now lately, like, I'm just trying to bling my decks out. All right, and now our side deck. We have Resting on Your Laurels. Again, I kind of see I like this more now than before, but again, I might switch it out later on. Tower of Winds. Nexus, a win, 2-way wind Celestial. If you do, you can special ascend a card, an Celestial in your hand. So keep in mind on that. Nexus, wind to wind. If you do, you can ascend. You can special ascend it to an Celestial from your hand. It doesn't have to be wind. Keep that in mind. It does not say you have to special ascend it into a wind Celestial. So even, I mean, this is going to sound weird. Well, no, yeah. It doesn't have to be 2 drops. So you can actually have all 1 drops and have Pantera in the back, or you can even do, like, say, a Trifernal, however you guys want to do it. But anyway, I have these because I have 2 Falcanes in here and 2 Dracodoodles in case I want to switch it up to more of like a Nexus base with some heavy hitters. 3rd Exalter and a 2nd Galaxer. So just in case, depends on who I'm playing. You know, if I'm doing a best out of 3 format and I say I go up against a water deck, I'm definitely going to put the Exalters. I'm going to have the Resting on Your Laurels. Just different ideas in the back. So there is our wind deck. And we just switched out. We did switch that, right? Yep. The Exalter. Put the dice away. All right. So I think what we'll do next, we're going to go ahead and do some Stellars. So this is not all the Stellars. And this was only in here to kind of separate the two so they don't get mixed up. This stack is all cards that are in other decks. So I do have the Tortuga in the water deck. I don't know why that's here, to be honest. I have the Sonic Core because I have a normal Stellar Sonic Core. Got my Toxeon. The Aetheros is in my water deck. And you guys have seen my full art Sonic Core. So there's not all the Stellars. There's more. I think total I have 24, 25, something like that. So we'll go ahead and switch. Actually, this fits under here perfectly too. I did not think about that. Oop, it did. Until it got stuck. All right. We'll just go through the whole lineup. We have a Nibug.
We have our beautiful little Nimbug there. We have Leonite. This is one of the few cards I pulled. And of course, off camera, that's the part that like pisses me off the most. That like half the time you pull a stellar, you don't have no video. We have ourselves a Moss Station. We have Amphiorix. One of our 2 Viscerus. So again, this one's got the one on the back, but so I use a Lumix G7. It's actually the same camera that Dan uses. So when I started getting ready to stream and make videos and everything, I actually messaged Dan and asked him, like, what stuff, like, can you give me a rough idea of what you use? And he flat out sent me a link to the camera. So Lumix G7, I have not had an issue with it. I will tell you, if you use it, you need to get one of these. I can't show you because it's plugged in. One of these, it's like a fake battery. I forget the actual term for it right now, but it's plugged in, but it gives you a continuous charge. The battery that it comes with, I only got about maybe 2 hours off of it because I was using that to stream, and then I'd have to end the stream. I think my first stream I did was like 2.5 hours, but the last 30 minutes there was no feed. It was just me talking with you guys. We have our Co-Magma from Shattered Stars Month 6. We have our Snow Waddle. I pulled this day 1 of release. Out of 5 or 6 starter decks, I pulled this. We have our Tech Tars. I purchased this just before vacation. It came in the mail like the day before I left for vacation. So very fortunate for that one. Imperial. Cool story about this one. Oh, 100% Trigo. Because again, that's me. I pulled 2 or 3 stellars off camera, and it just kills me. Like, this is one of them. Like, it kills me. This one, ironically, when I started opening the starter decks, I always thought the stellar was on top because it's the main card. And I opened them, put them back. So a buddy of mine goes, "No, you have to actually rip the plastic off and like look at the deck." And this was one of the ones out of like 6 decks I had in the house that I had broken open. This was one of them. Cringe, it made me laugh, but yeah, it just annoyed me. We got Centaur. We have little baby Sprouter. I think if I can close this. No, that's not helping. I have a window open, but the light's just giving it a glare. Sorry, guys. I have Dracodoodle. The cool thing about Dracodoodle, the guy I bought it from, Glaxon13, he does mainly Pokemon videos. He got the influencer box. He pulled 2 of these out of the same box. So we know Frostfall had a lot of errors, so I'm going to put it up to that. He made a little joke that like, oh, yeah, Dan set him up good, but we never went through with that. I think somebody else got their hands on it. I only wanted it because it was his. Shady Penguin pulled the Stellar Snowball, and I was going to have him sign the card. But things just didn't line up. I think he sold it for $350, which honestly isn't a bad price. But at the time, I didn't have the extra funds to actually buy it. So, but yeah, this Dracodoodle, this is one of the first 3 or 4 Dracodoodles I got pulled. We have our full art Stellar Imperawat. I will be straight up with you guys. I just got this in the mail. I pulled 3 of them, but I sold all 3. So is what it is. But I've repurchased one, so this is number 9 of 10. So I'm kind of leaning toward getting all 10, but I'm undecided. I think it makes more sense to me to focus on the cards I don't have. Next up, we have our Tri-Infernal. We got our Aeromare. So I pulled, if you guys were here, yeah, there you go. David's got one of them. So listen, it's to a friend, so that's okay. At least it's a friend has it. This is our Aeromare. I had bought one and I pulled 2 more. The same day I pulled the Sonic Core, I pulled 2 of these. So I think it was at like 15, 20 bundles. So this is one I pull. Again, like I said, if I pull it, I keep it. And we got our Cryoline. Again, another card that we purchased. I don't think it was one of the main ones. There we go. I got stuck under this, so it does not fit under my desk, the plastic logo I got. Let's go ahead. We'll just pull our decks apart real quick. Then we'll get a full accurate stellar count of cards. We have our move this stuff up real quick. Oh, we're dropping viewers. Get them back. All right, we got our Exalter. Let's go ahead. We'll start with the Stellars in the Thunder deck. I got 4 Stellars in this deck. We have our beautiful Sonic Core that we pulled on stream, first pack Magic. We have an Elechic, Toxeon, and a second Sonic Core. So it was kind of cool when we were on vacation. Like I said, I built the Sonic Core deck for my wife, and she had regular Sonic Core and Kickstarter Sonic Core, the regular arts. And we had these two. So the only ones we were missing a full art. But it was kind of cool that we had 4 different versions of that card on our vacation. Yeah, Lost is one of the people. He bought one of them. See, that's what's crazy for me, Soren. Still no one's pulled that yet. Well, you got one coming in the mail. You got Frostfall coming in, right? So you know there's a chart for you, and then I'm expecting 2 in tomorrow. I believe 2. And I'm not gonna lie, I went to my LGS and I bought some more. So I would love to be one of the people to pull it, but kind of is what it is. I have our Valkyries. I actually pulled this one as well. Off camera, go figure. That's the part that really upset me. I think that's the only one in my fire deck. Which I can, when we're done, I'll show you guys the fire deck. It's not that good. As I become more experienced in the game, I'm seeing how things don't work. It's not really that good of a deck. I will say I almost did the one turn TKO with this deck. So that'll give you a rough idea of what's in here. But listen, Soren, but that again, like how much hype that would be. Your first Stella that you pull on camera and it's a full art. All right. Next up, we got Water, which I'm going to have to change as well. So I'll show you guys real quick because I'm all about having different copies of every card in my deck. So, for instance, I'm going through the Water deck right now. I have Kickstarter Aerophos, I have regular Aerophos, and I have Stellar Aerophos. I don't think I pulled that one, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. I have Stellars like in every single one of my decks, so I think I'm going to pull these apart later on, like after the stream's over, and just keep it to 2 decks that have Stellars in them. The last thing I want is to lose part of my collection. As I've already done once, apparently, with that one card I'm supposed to send out. And I'll say it that way again, guys. Be transparent with people you're dealing with. And this community is, in my opinion, is so great that we all make mistakes. Just own up to the mistake, and then hope the person you're dealing with just, hey, I screwed up, my bad. What can I do to make it right, and go from there. We have our Exalter that we just pulled. P-Gust, if you guys did not know, was the very first Stellar I've ever pulled, and it was on the very first video I made, which sadly I opened it off camera. So like the camera's in front of me. It's the very first video. I'm super nervous. So I literally had the pack in my hand, pulled it off, opened it, and then opened it on camera. And I was so nervous, my reaction was complete crap. I'm not going to lie. It was terrible. Like, I was very upset with myself. We have our Inkwellings for our Earth. We have Viscerus, and we have Let It Go. Yeah, it was not pretty. I was very upset with the reaction I gave. But, again, I was able to get it on camera at least, so that was pretty cool. Lost, that's pretty slick, though. Then it helps everybody out. I like that. See, but again, though, the fact that why is this thing not? I just noticed that is. Can we refocus, please? Can we refocus? There we go. Grave, the fact that you traded with Dan's pretty slick though. Like I showed you guys this one. I pulled 2 of these out of 1 booster box. One of the guys that's in charge of Shattered Stars, I sold one to him, or I traded one with him. We did a big trade. I think 1 or 2 of these Stellars actually what I got from him. But this one I actually have saved for Dan right now. So again, I just think it's cool. Like anyone that played Yu-Gi-Oh or watched the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, the fact like if you could trade cards with Maximilian Pegasus, like that's pretty slick. Yeah, there you go, Grave. Soren's got one waiting for you. Listen, stellar though, Soren. We'll go ahead. Like I said, we're gonna watch you. You and I will plan tomorrow. I got to figure out how to stream with your view and mine. We'll touch base later. That I still haven't done yet. The sad thing is, I actually have a layout now. I had someone make me a layout, and I was gonna use it. If anyone saw my the thing that said like "oh going live" and that thumbnail, that was my layout. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Actually, it's on files. Yeah, so I have one, but I just have to figure out. Like, I know you can use it through OBS, but I don't know how to use it through YouTube. So if you guys can kind of see, this is the thumb. This is my layout now. It's nothing crazy. I like it though. Stop. Go back. All right. So without clicking on it, it says Stellar right here, and then Christoph. It's got my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Discord, like my actual Discord page. The Instagram, I'm not gonna lie, I rarely ever use. 100% Grave. Neighbor on Discord. I'll actually show you guys his thing in a second. I used them as a commission, so I like it. It only cost me $20, so it's nothing crazy. But he's got the text in a similar style. This empty spot right here, I'm going to decide what we're going to do. I have someone making me a logo. So if we go through with that, I'll put the logo there. If not, like this, we can do question of the day. We can do current stellar count, like whatever we want to do. And then down here will be where my face goes. Yeah, neighbor's slick, man. Again, he's very transparent. He had a lot going on, so he wasn't able to finish it right away, but I had it before I needed it. But that was my main thing. So anyone that wants to use him or talk to him, he's taking commissions. But this is his Twitter, at Neighbor Games. If you want to, real quick, I'll wait a second if you guys want to snapshot and take a picture. But super chill. Yeah, I've had no issue with him. And then again, Nashville, Tennessee. So eventually, like my wife and I want to move to Tennessee, so that'd be kind of cool as someone else that's up there that I could actually play against. They mainly do Pokemon shiny hunts, but still super cool person to talk to and get to know. And again, I count them toward our community. And again, like 140 or 1,400 subscribers. So he definitely knows what they're doing. Let me see what else you guys are. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Because I want you guys to see it too. Like the first few times I streamed, I didn't make it so you guys can see the chat. But yeah, we can do that. Yeah, David, we can do that too. Because as of right now, for Kickstarter booster box, I'm missing one stellar. I have all of the stellars for first edition. We'll go through and we'll pick them all out in a second, but I do have all those. And sadly for Frostfall, I don't think I have any stellars out of the booster box. There's a guy I talked to the other day. I have to message him back. He had a Locagon, the normal Locagon. And he was willing to trade that for like a bunch of cards. So I have to touch base with them again. See, Soren, I like that when it comes to series. I actually didn't really think about that. That's something I have to reach back out and talk to him about.
But like say Stellar Saturday will always be a series. Master Set Monday, as long as new stuff comes out, that will always be a series. Deck building, I mean, again, as long as I keep building decks, I can keep posting them on there. So I think that's all the cards. So we can go over these real quick. If you're seeing once, well, you guys can't see from your angle really well, but there is one stack that is considered to be larger. That these are all ones I bought. So we will go through that real quick. And then when I'm done with the stream, so again, like all these right here, these are all cards that are in these piles. So I need to redo that. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to pull that Full Art Sonicore out of that Sonicore deck, unless I'm using it at like an actual tournament or in-life event. Just because it's such an expensive card, I want to keep that close to the vest. Okay. Yeah, I got to touch base with them about that and see if I definitely would like one for the Master Set Mondays and what do you call it? Stellar Saturday. All right, let's go ahead. We'll go through this. I guess we'll organize it by set. For the most part, I know what I've pulled and what I haven't pulled. So we got Cryoling. This will be Frostfall. This will be first. Okay, so yeah, I guess I do have one Stellar for Kickstarter from the main set. That goes down here. I guess I probably should separate these by starter decks too then, huh? Or in case error cards. Viserys, Felix, Moss. That would be a separate section for Shattered Stars. I guess I'll put this in the Shattered Stars category as well. My name mode. Yeah, so originally I had these organized by what I've used for Stellar Saturday. So that's the other thing is like when we're done, I'll have to classify it that way too. Because the only video I've done double of is the Sonicore, but it was the normal Stellar and then the Full Art. That's Shattered Stars. That's Starter. That's over here. Comagma. Knight. Pigos Exalt. Furies. Sonicore. Here, sorry guys. Trying to talk to you and do this at the same time, and now I'm just kind of I have no clear contact right now. All right. So the other thing is I have a deal going in place right now. I am on a payment plan. So I'm not going to show everything I bought. Where is it? But I will tell you there are Stellars that you do not see here that I technically own. I just have to wait to get my hands on them, if that makes any sense at all. So 3 of the cards I'll tell you, because some of them are doubles, is I have a Sluggle on the way, I have a Majesty on the way, and then I have an Oysterus on the way. So Sluggle would obviously go toward our Kickstarter starter deck, so I'm missing 3 of those. The only thing I'm missing here is the Moss Station. I believe there was 8 of these. I'm not doing a good job organizing again. I apologize, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 would be in the Moss Station. So Moss is the only one I'm missing out of all these. Our first edition starter decks. Again, I have these 3. I have Majesty on the way. So the only thing I'm missing is Pantera. I know this is kind of messed up and disorganized, but I actually have a list on my phone. I can show you guys that in a second too. But I actually have a list on my phone of what cards I'm missing. So we have our Tectorus and our Leonite. There's actually 7, I believe, in this set. 1, 2, 6. So the only thing I'm missing here would be the Oysterus, but I have at least one of everything in this one. Again, sadly, when it comes to Frostfall, I do have the 2 starter decks, so that's kind of good. Only needed 2 for this time, and I pulled that one. And then of the 8 or 9 Stellars, I only have the Dracodoodle. So that's the other thing, Trico. I guess I didn't really do a good job on that one. I don't know where the binder is. I had all these in a binder, and then I'm like, a binder is boring. Like when it comes to the stellar part of, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to say that sounds really bad. I apologize. So I have a master set of all the promo cards, and then I had a stellar binder. So I had all the promos. I had extra stellars of those. I had these stellars. So I had them all in a binder, which looked nice and it is nice. Don't get me wrong. But again, then I saw this and like this just hit the home. Because number one, like I saw Dan had them like this. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like maybe that's a cool idea. So I technically kind of stole it from him. But like I said, Chuck_Finley on Discord, he does this with the card on the back. So I'm like I said, I make sure I'm shouting both of them out. Like this is not my idea whatsoever. But I just thought this was really cool. And it's funner showing the cards instead of opening the binder. So obviously I binder everything else. So I'm not trying to say anything about that. But I'm going down a rabbit hole. I gotta stop. Yeah, Lost and I have already talked before. They beat me to the Moss Station when it was for sale. So depending on what comes out, like I'm not gonna lie, once Daybreak comes out, bro, I don't care what stellar it is. Obviously mine is full art, but I would rather finish my Kickstarter set before Daybreak, if that makes all sense for everybody else. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how many stellars exactly. There's reverse stellars and stuff. So obviously we can do 2 reverse stellars. The one, however you want to do it, man. We'll touch base in a couple of weeks once we start getting product in, but we'll definitely figure something out. Dude, I love that Chivalry though. That black ice is slick. All right, so let's organize these by months real quick. I guess it's really not that hard to organize by month though. So the only thing you guys will notice is that there's no Morfrost. So I actually sold my Morfrost, but again, with that big deal I made, I have another one coming. So I do have this one, so I will still have the complete regular set, and now we're just missing full arts. Listen, Grave, my wife calls me crazy, so I guess she's right. Yeah, I guess that's true. Arcturus is the meaning of black ice. That's true. But guys, that's the Stellar collection, guys. So let's go ahead. We'll count it out real quick because I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 19. So in my house right now, I have 29 Stellars. So I don't know how high everyone else, like other people have. I think at this point I have more than Dan. The Indus, the one for Shadow Stars. I do not have the Terror yet. Yeah, I'm when I was collecting Pokemon, I was more on the collector side. Like I had so many I had Evolving Skies Master Set at one point, man. Like I was full force. Which there's going to be judgment for my next statement. I sold every single Pokemon card I had to pursue this. Yep. Yeah, I sold one of them to David. That's true. But I was full on, like, when it comes to the Sword and Shield era, I had almost every set completely master set. And then when this really started getting hype and, like, first edition came out, my priorities changed. Sorry, apparently can't speak English today. That's how much I feel for this game. That's how much I think this game is how big it's gonna get. So obviously there's a chance I'm wrong. And you know, who knows what the future holds. It could turn out like MetaZoo. Hopefully it doesn't. But as of right now, I'm having fun, especially doing streaming. This is something I never thought I'd do. So streaming, hanging out with you guys. Again, even just this 4 people here with me, and I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having fun going over this stuff and just talking with you guys. And again, if it's something that does flop, then again, like it is what it is at that point. But as of right now, I like it. It gives me a clear drive. Like at work, I've always had a drive, but it gives me another drive, another focus. The fact that we haven't missed one Stellar Saturday is an accomplishment in itself. Since we started doing it, we have not missed one. Continuous uploads. We're uploading at least 2 days a week. The entire time I was on vacation, obviously we had videos posted. I did one video on the actual boat too, so that part was kind of cool. Yeah, 100% Grave. It reminds me a lot of the designs are the same. But again, you also talking about a company and a man that listens to their community. What other company? Do you think Pokemon doesn't listen? Niantic Games for Pokemon Go, clearly they don't know how to listen to their community about anything. So, I mean, the fact that Dan listens to the people, again, the stained glass rare, he got that from the community. Wanting the runes to have what they are, he got that from the community. So, again, you're talking about a company's business model is the consumer first, is the way I look at it. Which one, Jester? What's your favorite out of the four? Which four? I am confused. But yeah, I feel like this game is going to be it. So I had no issue selling my stuff. The only thing that sucks is like I sold the Evolving Skies Master Set, which is worth probably double now. Who's your favorite out of the four people watching? No, I'm not going to name that. We ain't going down that rabbit hole. I will talk about each one of you real quick. Jester is the one that won our second giveaway. I know, set me up for failure. Yeah, here's David. No, answer it. So, of everyone that just commented right there, because it says 4, but it looks like there's more people here right now. So, I'll go in order. Jester won our second ever giveaway. Jester won by, yeah. So, no, because I didn't have to do that. So, I'll say Jester won. He was the runner-up, but the first person, I'll let you guys know, when I started messaging the person to buy them, I think it was like a fake account or something, because they're literally asking me, instead of the cards, can I send them money? So the second I saw that, I'm like, well, this is some BS. So no. So Jester won the first giveaway, or the second giveaway. So hype out to him. Got those promo packs. Grave, I talk to Grave pretty frequently, and we have something in the works that a bunch of content creators are going to do. We're going to do like some battles and stuff. Eclipse Trico, again, talking to you for a while. I believe we've done a couple deals, but following each other on videos as well and streams. David, I will say David's one of the first few people I've met through Discord. Literally talked to him almost every single day since like March. Soren lives like not even an hour away from me, an hour and a half away from me. We're going to start doing videos together. We're going to do collaborations. Hopefully he can come down for some tournaments if we get tournaments. Oh, yeah. Well, David's also a Facebook friend, so you know it's official. That is true. Yep. Yeah, I got your moss. That's true. So, no, like I said, guys, overall, like everyone I met through the community, I haven't really had an issue with. There was one person, and I'm not going to lie, I can't remember their name. And David, if you remember, do not name them, please. But it was a very sketchy deal. I basically made a deal with them, and when I sent payment on PayPal, for some reason it sent it as an e-check, which I've never seen before, and it hasn't happened to me since. But the money was in escrow for like 4 days, 7 days. Well, in that time, which he can clearly see it was an escrow, he sold over half the cards I was supposed to buy from him. And he goes, "Oh, sorry about that. I'll refund your money and then we can do something else." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Just refund the money and we'll talk about it later." So I know the second I got my money and it cleared, I blocked him. David blocked him. A couple of the people I talked to did. I don't run anything. That's just too sketchy for me. Like, you knew the money was in escrow and then you sold the stuff. Like, that's not right. It'd be different if the guy messaged me and said, "Hey, this person's willing to buy it for more. Are you okay with it?" And then you kind of go from there. But that's just, I shouldn't say it's not a good business sense, because this isn't technically a business. Like, you're just selling cards to, it's not an actual business. But yeah, I don't play things like that. Again, be transparent. If you don't want to sell it to, like, say hypothetical, he didn't want to sell it to me, just don't sell it to me. Just say it. It is what it is. It's a card game. It's not worth freaking fighting over and crap. So, unless you beat them with a full Sonic or play up. But that's the lineup, guys. 29 Stellars in-house. That's not bad. Oops. Hit the camera. That's not too shabby.
What else? There was something else I thought I was going to show you guys. I don't know. You guys got anything else? You guys want to know anything else, or anything else you want to see from my collection? We will be streaming again tomorrow. I got to touch base with Soren, but in a perfect world, thanks, Grave. In a perfect world, we can show each other's screens on our personal streams, the screens and everything. So that'd be kind of cool, because we're gonna do a pack battle. So we each have pictures of the point system. I have them on Discord. On my Discord, I think I have them pinned under general. And then if you guys go back far enough on Twitter, I haven't posted on Twitter as well. So I know the one thing that'd be kind of cool to do. I'm gonna wait for Dan to be back from all his travels and everything he's doing. I'm gonna challenge him to a pack battle. Not necessarily that it's ever going to see the light of day. Obviously, he's a busy man, and then also if we don't want to record it or anything, I completely get it. But I think that would be pretty slick. Do a pack battle with the creator. Moving forward, the viewers. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Like, I have an update video on YouTube if you guys haven't seen it, but again, we're gonna go full steam ahead with this, and definitely have time for my wife. We've already talked about once this is in full swing. I do have almost a set schedule, but sadly we got people on vacation right now, so my schedule is going to get changed ever so slightly. But my wife and I are definitely going to have time with each other, and then I'm going to spend time with you guys. Trying to stream 3 days a week would be nice to start. If we get more viewers and it gets more hype, then obviously we'll fit more in here and there. 2.5 hours, I feel like we're doing pretty good right now. So we're just over 2.5 in right now. Grave, I'll talk to you later, man. But yeah, other than that, guys, I mean, I got to do some more deck builds. I'm going to tear the fire deck apart. I'm not happy with it. The water, I need to readjust it. And then same thing, like all these cards, I'm only going to have 2 decks that have Stellars right now, I think. It's definitely going to be the Wind deck. And the other one I have right now is Fruit. Like, my Earth deck is a Fruit deck. But I have to decide what my second main deck is going to be. It's probably going to be Water, because that's what I'm most comfortable with. Or I can go completely left field and make a deck that no one's ever seen. And it might bomb, but we might try something different. So, especially with Daybreak coming out, I'm going to be going toward a mill deck, especially with those kangaroos. I think that's going to be hype. Or even like a direct attack deck would be kind of cool. Farrageist, that's definitely something to look into. Foretell, I see where it's going to be semi-broken. It's just not something I'm completely into. Obviously, I'll tamper with it here and there. I do think Mill will be the best deck against Foretelling. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I can imagine. And then here's me. I'd have to go ahead and buy deck boxes for each one. Yeah, the fact that they're giving all that support to Mill is going to be broken. I can't wait to see what was it Moonrise, the 4 set's going to be, how they're going to introduce that. And then we're going to be waiting for set 5 to go back to Thunder Nexus, I guess. You're going to have Ferrocell. But until we get Spark It back, that's going to be a little hit and miss for a while. Yeah, the ethereal deck. So that's the other thing that's crazy, is like how many cards are actually ethereal and from how many different elements. Something that came out of left field, probably something that not a lot of people noticed right away. But heck yeah, guys. I do think we're going to call it. There's not much more I have for you guys right now. Again, tomorrow we're going to be doing the pack battles. I do have something coming in. Oh, set 4. We'll have another one. Perfect. So it says there's 3 people here. David already knows, but I will officially say it now. I got my hands on an influencer box. So we're going to do a video on that, an introduction video on that tomorrow, and I'm going to open that on stream with you guys. So that was really hype. I definitely thank our community for supporting me for it. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like, again, like if anyone doesn't know, that's the whole reason I started doing YouTube, was because I won the first one. So obviously there was no way that was going to happen at the time, because I was so new and not many subscribers, not many videos posted. But the fact that we are able to get our hands on it now definitely shows we're going in the right direction.
the fact that like Dan reached out and said, hey, you got your hands on one, got all the information. It's supposed to be at my house tomorrow. So obviously I thank Dan for making a super chill game, a super awesome game. Tyler, who's in charge of all that stuff, I thank him for it. And then everyone else, like hanging out with you guys supporting me through it. It's gonna be awesome. Again, that's one of those stepping stones. The fact that I get my hands on one of those, like that's awesome. So that video will probably be live Friday. Like I said, I'm gonna record a video like explaining the box. We'll open it on stream, and then the actual video will probably be up on Friday. Once I open the stuff, anything good I get, any stellars, obviously I'll clip it into the other video. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited. So I don't know how it really works, if that means I'll get one the next time or if I still have to like be voted into it. So I'm just happy we got one. So that was the original dream and the reason I started doing the video. So dream accomplished. The American dream is here. Yeah, that's pretty cool to do too, Soren. I think you were in the discussion too about like making a like pick whatever Alestro isn't used that much. Like I'm going to name 4 Alestros. You know, I'll have people vote on it, and then I'll make a deck around that. We'll probably do something like that on streaming. Mondays, I believe I'm going to be off going forward. So I think what I'll do is like Saturday, I'll list 4 Alestros on Discord, have everybody vote, and then on Monday we'll stream. We'll make a deck according to that. Oh, I know one thing I was going to show you guys. I'll show you real quick before we get off stream. So this is how I do my play sets. So, and the drawing is okay. I do that myself, so that's not too bad. But I got a binder right here, just a normal plastic binder. But I literally have, and try not to mess the cards up underneath it, but I have 3 play sets of every single card. So obviously Spark It, there's not many, and sadly this page is now useless to me. But yeah, every single Thunder Alestro I have in here. Try to keep a couple different artworks of each one. But yeah, this is how I do it. So again, like these cards are being used, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to I'll get another one in there to fill that slot. But yeah, this is how I do my cards for my play sets. So just something kind of interesting to do. Sadly, as stuff goes on, I'm gonna need a lot more binders, but I might have to even organize them through sets. But it is what it is. So, but guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for hanging out with me today, for support. Again, we're going to be here tomorrow. I don't go back to work till Monday, so honestly, I plan on streaming every day until Monday. So one of those days might be dedicated to just Pokemon. I think my Cam Link can actually plug into the Nintendo Switch. So if I can do that, that's what we'll do. Yeah, Trico, hit me up. Honestly, through this stream, the last like almost 3 hours, I've been getting my phone's been blowing up. So. Oh, Soren, yeah, that's fine too, man. We'll have to get a time frame and figure it out. I do need to figure out how I can get 2 screens up during my stream, or same thing for you technically, so we can see each other's screens while we're doing it. But that's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. So anyone who's free tomorrow, as soon as we get a time frame, I'll post it on Twitter and we'll post it on the Stellar Squad page. But Soren and I will be doing a pack battle, so definitely tune in to watch that. And I think that's it, guys. My name is Stellar Christoph. I thank you guys for being here. I appreciate the support you all give me, how great our community is. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oop, and apparently my mouse died while we were doing that.